Hello and welcome to Nethack. Hey guys, this is Mark W.
And Rob Bob.
And we're going to continue our game of Nethack. It's actually Rob Bob's
Yep.
in progress game of Nethack. We did 3 such streams already. And in the first stream, what happened? You died a few times, right?
Was it 2? Oh, whatever.
Right.
Oh yeah. The first stream, I guess.
I think you died a few times. But now you have this Valkyrie character who you've been playing for 2 full streams, I believe.
Yeah.
Plus part of the first one, and you're doing pretty good so far, right?
Yeah. I just got Mjollnir.
You just got Mjollnir.
Should be in my.
So yeah, his character. Let's review her character a little bit. You are a woman at arms. By the way, look at this. It says, "Be careful, new moon tonight."
Oh.
What that means is in the real world, in real life, there is a new moon. So Nethack detects that, and it deducts 1 point from your luck, which is sort of an internal stat that it keeps track of without telling you. So yeah, new moon makes you unlucky. A full moon makes you a little bit extra lucky. All right. So your character is doing pretty good so far. You are in the main dungeon, the Dungeon of Doom, as they call it. What else?
Yep.
Didn't you go to the Gnomish Mines for a while?
I think, and then there was a Hellhound and a Giant, which I couldn't get past.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And
Did you ever kill them?
Not sure.
Okay, it's been a while.
I don't think so.
You could always return to
Does
them.
anyone watching know?
There are 2 people watching right now. Yes.
I mean, does any one of them know?
Oh, do they know? I can't expect they would remember better than we would.
Yeah.
But what else is happening right now? Look at the screen. There's an ampersand to your left. What is that? Some demon. Is that a genie?
Oh yeah, that's my pet genie.
Your pet genie, right? So you got a magic lamp. I forget if you blessed it, but you
I'm
rubbed
not
it,
sure.
and a genie came out, right?
I at least uncursed it.
At least uncursed. A genie came out, and rather than granting you a wish, it decided to be your friend.
My pet.
Your pet. You have pretty good armor class, -8.
Yep.
You're on dungeon level 7. Your max hit points is 106.
So,
you are experience level 10.
right now, the issue is I had a bag with all my stuff in it.
All your stuff in it. A lot of your stuff.
Including my food.
Right, your food stash.
And I dropped it, and it kind of just disappeared.
Right. So you are hungry and you have no food. It would be a sad way to die right here.
I mean, if I'm starving to death, I probably could pray and be fine, but I don't want to do that unless I have to.
Sure, that's a possibility, although we don't remember when you last prayed. But
Yeah.
so basically you dropped this on the floor because it would you were encumbered, right? You were burdened
Yeah.
while carrying it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of one tactic you could do in NetHack. If you're, carry a little too much, you put all the stuff in a bag, walk around burdened. But as soon as a combat happens or some other critical point in the game, shows up, you just drop the bag so you're no longer burdened.
Yeah.
And that's what Rob Bob was doing. Unfortunately, the bag did not stay in the place where it was dropped, so we have to figure out what happened. And this is kind of critical because he's hungry. It could just be some, certain kinds of monsters and people or NPCs will walk around and pick up things. So hopefully it's something like that.
It's not like some cursed bag or something.
Oh, didn't we have like a theory that maybe the genie picked it up?
Yeah, we did, but we don't know how to confirm that. Yeah.
Right. And that's kind of bad because I'm not sure how we would convince it to drop it. We might just
I don't want to kill it. Unless it's...
that might be the only option, unfortunately. I can't think of it. If it does have it, I don't know how else we could, unless he could untame it. I mean, then you would be killing it anyway.
Yeah.
You are lawful. I don't recall if there's a lawful alignment penalty.
I think
Or attacking a tame creature.
so. I know you get penalty for killing your pet. I mean, that's only if it's a dog or a cat.
Well, I'll be looking into it. I am looking up in the wiki while he's manning the helm here.
Let me
at-
move around.
Yeah.
I just pressed move and it moved me all the way down the corridor.
Yeah, I think you want to toggle numlock. Yeah.
Should I get a potion of extra healing? Is it? useful.
Potion of extra healing.
I don't know. It
That's
depends.
not your concern right now.
I mean, I found it.
Sure, pick it up.
Might as well.
Do you remember if you were in danger immediately? Hello to the chat, by the way. I forgot to say hi to. Looks like Fluffy Bubbles is here. Fluffy Bubbles likes to watch our Nethack stream.
Oh wait,
Welcome, Fluffy. Yeah.
Took off my ring because I'm hungry.
Good idea. Yes. And a little bit of context for those who might not know: when you wear a ring in this game, it sort of makes you hungrier faster. So if you're in dire straits as far as food goes, you can take off all your rings.
Yeah, I can eat.
If you look at that, Rob Bob just got Mjollnir, so he attacked this owlbear with it and it zapped it with lightning for extra damage, which is fun.
All right. Well, I ate a corpse at least.
You ate an owlbear. An owlbear should fill you would think.
What's that?
And also hello to David
Fog cloud.
Martin. David Martin, you might be joining our ranks of the super regulars. I often call the people who join almost every stream, I call them super regulars.
What's this H? Could this have stolen it?
Peaceful dwarf, possibly.
Can I guess my genie can kill it.
Yeah, that's the strategy. Let your genie beat it up. You
What
do
if-
have an orc of some sort on your right. Orc
Oh,
captain.
there's the bag.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
All right. No,
Problem solved.
Problem solved. I was worried about.
Kill the orc captain first. Zapping it with lightning. Mjolnir's like. Zzz. So here's the deal: when you're, with Mjolnir, you can throw it and it'll return to you, but you need to have 18/star strength, which means you have 18. And it's this weird thing that's based on the first edition of AD&D, in which you had 18 strength, and then if you incremented from there, it would give you a percentage instead of a full point. So it's basically you have to be 18 plus an extra 100%. It's a weird way of doing it, but that's how it works. So you just got strength now. Look at that.
Oh, from eating.
You must have
From
been exercising diligently. But you need the extra star or 100% to throw Mjolnir. Usually the way you do that is you get gauntlets of power. It's a magic item called gauntlets of power. And then that gives you 18/star. Then you can throw Mjolnir. If we crunch the numbers, I recall we looked up some stats about Excalibur, and it could be seen as better if you don't use it. Like if you're not able to throw Mjolnir, you could argue Excalibur's better, basically. But I don't know. It's up to you which one you want to use. You can level up your hammer skill just wielding Mjolnir, and as you practice, you'll be able to advance your skill in that weapon. But yeah, Rob Bob got all his stuff from his bag back. Before we were talking, before the stream, we were talking like, this is what you really got to do. You got to get that bag.
Yeah, I was worried about it.
And we had that theory about the genie picking it up, but it looks like we're all good, basically.
We overthought it,
We overthought it.
but it's all right. I took out 5 food rations. I'm gonna still keep it on the ground.
You took out 5 food rations?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is good to have some,
I mean,
some things on your person.
I
That,
could have taken out less. I don't know.
so in my view, with the bag strategy, in other words, you drop the bag anytime you don't want to be slowed down. It is good to have certain critical things on your person. Like I like to have a couple food rations. I like to have scrolls of teleport, 1 or 2 of those, because they get you out of a jam, or other escaping tools. Are you carrying the bag now?
No.
Okay, you're not. Because I was gonna say you're not burdened. So I was wondering if that extra bump in your strength might have made it so you can carry all that stuff.
The genie just picked it up.
Genie, so they are picking it up. It's kind of not good if
Is he not gonna drop it? No, he dropped it.
I'm actually doubting this strategy if you're gonna have this genie follow you around.
Yeah,
Honestly.
but I can't hold all this stuff.
I mean, yeah. There are some who would say you just need to, Marie Kondo it a little better. Meaning
But manage.
throw away things you don't need. So David says, I've never played this, but I played Mud Master. I don't know what Mud Master is. I know what muds are in general. I don't know what Mud Master. Yeah, go ahead, Rob.
I could use my holy water just to get rid of it, so I don't have to carry that around.
Holy water. Use the holy water? Okay. Make
don't
sure you
know
make
on
it
what.
count, though. What?
Oh, yeah. I just said I don't know on what.
Yeah, you'd want to make it count for sure. Scrolls of enchant, weapon, or armor. Like, it would be good to get a nice bunch of pluses on Mjolnir if that's going to be your weapon of choice.
Yeah. I could use some on that.
I like how you have a banana and cream pies, but not a banana cream pie.
Can't mix them together.
So, David, do you want to tell us about Mudmaster in the chat a little bit?
So, if I were to use, I don't have to use all of it necessarily.
All of what?
Holy water.
Sure, but I would not. That would not be a thing I burn just to lighten your load.
All right. Well, it could be
Um,
good to bless Mjolnir though.
Yeah, blessing on weapons doesn't have a dramatic effect. I can't even tell you what it is offhand, but I do remember it's not like that big a deal.
Okay.
Blessing, I'll look it up while you play.
Well, I have to.
Honestly, I have no idea what it does. I'm looking up the Wikipedia. I'm sorry, the Nethack wiki entry for weapon. If I look up bless, I don't really find anything clear about it.
If I drink this golden potion.
Yeah, you might as well. I mean, some potions can be bad, but sometimes you just gotta, you don't want to waste it. Identify, just chug it.
What is that?
uh,
Not extra healing.
no, I believe that is energy, but let me check if that can
Energy.
possibly be an alternate message. Sometimes there's multiple messages that match a potion. I believe that potion of that could be restorability.
Is it guaranteed to be restorability?
Uh, I think it is, but not entirely sure.
I'll put restorability.
Yeah, I would go with that. I feel like you needed that at one point. Was that this game or?
I think it might have been this game, but I'm past that point by now.
Oh yeah, you lost some strength, right? But you gained it back
Yeah.
through other means already. Okay. So how you guys doing in the chat, Eric and Fluffy and David? And it said there are 2 viewers and yet 3 people in the chat. You gotta love YouTube's counting. It always counts wrong. Maybe not always, but it's not very accurate.
Let's see. Dwarf corpse and stuff.
Oh, I think your genie must have killed that
Yeah, he
dwarf
did.
that was walking.
It did.
It's funny how your pets and your tame companions are just, they don't agree with you about killing friendlies. They're just like, I'm gonna kill this guy.
It's just he doesn't care about alignment.
Yeah, exactly. So for David's benefit, maybe I can briefly explain what Nethack is. It's one of the classic ASCII-based roguelikes.
What if I just
Yep.
walk around burdened?
You can do that.
Don't I gain strength by that doing that anyway?
I believe you have to go one level further than that. Like
Uh,
it's something like stressed. It's not advisable.
okay.
I mean, you could.
Drop the gold. I don't know.
You could. Some people, what they do is they stash gems and gold.
That's an option.
What they'll do is, yeah, you just drop it somewhere, and you can use the annotate tool to write on the map
How about
as a reminder.
I finish exploring this level, and then by the stairs I put it.
Okay. Honestly, that's not going to solve all your problems, but you could give it a try.
Okay.
Anything you can think of to just lighten your load is good.
Wait, why are there?
Mm.
There's 2 stairs up.
Oh, yeah, one of them might be
yeah.
Sokoban Tower. Oh boy.
I could do that.
I think that's going up, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't really say much about it. Yeah, it's one of the classic roguelikes.
I interrupted you.
It's insanely. It's got everything. There's a joke that Nethack has everything but the kitchen sink, but they also added kitchen sinks as a thing you can find. So it just just has everything in it, basically.
I think this is so.
It's a game that's fascinated me for decades, and it's just a weird game. It has its own weird internal logic of the way everything's supposed to work, and it's so complex, so detailed that nobody can remember everything about it in their heads. So you usually have to either just wing it and with a 99% chance of dying, or you look up things in a wiki. And I usually just look up things in a wiki these days.
Is it worth dropping the gems that I have?
Yeah, I mean, they're not that heavy, but anything you can ditch is good. And you can always come back for them. Maybe keep one. I don't know. Because it's nice when you find a unicorn. You can throw gems to a unicorn to get some luck increase.
Sure.
Honestly, I would think if anything, the gems are not gonna weigh you down very much. They each weigh 1.
Okay. And potions are 20 or 50.
And let me just finish the thought here. The gold, each gold piece weighs 0.01. So every 100 gold weighs 1
I
gem.
just dropped like 2,600 gold.
That's something. Yeah, potion weighs I think 20. Let me just verify. Yeah, they all weigh 20.
I took everything out of the bag. Which I didn't mean to do, but I did that. I'll drop. How do I drop like a limited amount? How do I drop like 1 gem or 2 gems?
So you would type D1H for example. No, go 1H. You're already in the drop menu, right? Okay, it's down to D1.
D 1 each.
So you dropped one of the 2 jetstones.
And then I can drop the P and R.
Sure.
And what else?
You could read the random NR9 scroll. Careful of the armor.
But let me
Check what
see.
you
Yeah,
identified.
let me see what I have. So I have charging, enchant armor. I don't have like any of the bad ones.
Yeah, so they're coming.
Yeah.
You have to, if you have any good armor, you have to expect any random scroll you read to be destroy armor.
Destroy armor and what else is there?
For bad stuff,
Punishment.
Scroll of punishment, scroll of fire. What else is there? I can't think of any, but destroy armor is usually the one I look out for most, and fire can be terrible too.
Yeah. Okay.
Punishment stinks, but honestly, it's not. It's something you can get rid of, and it doesn't destroy your coveted armor that you worked so hard at building up and stuff like that.
Okay. So if I
usually just take off all my armor before I read an unknown scroll.
Yeah.
Especially if I already know what enchant armor is, then I can't miss out on an enchantment by doing that. Anyway, Fluffy says the stream didn't start and he had to reset it. What's going on tonight? Yeah, we're just continuing Rob Bob's in progress game here of Nethack. He is a Valkyrie who recently was granted Mjollnir by the gods from one of his sacrifices. He also has Excalibur. For now, he's probably stronger with Excalibur, but he's using Mjollnir anyway, which is valid. You can train up his hammer skill. I think you started out unskilled with hammer, but the lightning still shoots out.
I'm not wearing any armor. Should I drop my scrolls as well?
You want to read the NR9 one?
Well, I mean, in case it's
Oh,
fire.
in case it's fire. Yeah, you could do that. And potions can boil and explode too. If you just press question mark, it'll select all the scrolls.
All scroll. Oh,
Well, I hit toggled, yes. So yeah.
So it's too late now.
Sure, fine.
I'll keep. I don't want to read the cursed. I don't know.
Mapiro Mahama Diromat.
Yep. I'll drop the holy water. I don't want that to boil.
All right, that's a good idea.
All right.
Sometime I'm trying to remember if armor you're carrying can smolder, or is it only when you wear it?
What? Do I have any? I have an elven shield. Sure, I'll just drop it just in case.
Sure. Okay.
Cloak, I guess.
How's it going with you, Mr. Fluffy Bubbles?
Being extra careful.
You're being extra careful.
Only P.
Oh, remove curse. There you go. You feel like someone is helping you, means remove curse. Good to know what that is. So think of it as an identification.
Should I
But,
read the cursed one, you think?
Read the cursed one. That's a tough call. Just to identify it?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't really have it.
I could always just read a scroll of identify.
You do have one, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd want to identify while you're at it?
Not that I have right now, I think.
Okay, so maybe you want to just hold off a little bit.
Yeah.
Because sometimes identify scrolls will identify multiple objects.
How about I take this. Which one's better? Extra healing or healing?
Extra healing is better by far.
Okay. How about I leave the rest of this here?
Honestly, healing at your level is like, sure, it might save you, but it'll give you like maybe 10. I don't know. I have to look it up. Maybe like 10 HP plus or minus a bit. So when you're like talking about, I have 106 as my max hit points, it's kind of like, well,
Yeah.
I don't know. It could save you in a jam. But if you're looking for things to drop, you might go with healing. Potions are heavy.
It's enough to make me unencumbered.
Cool. Yeah, potions are heavy. Usually later in the game, I don't even bother with healing.
What is it?
Eventually, I don't even bother with extra healing. Usually, I'll just get the full healings only. Dash. Do you want to write what's in it, or?
Can I change it? Or is it too late?
I don't get what the second prompt is right now. So, oh, I see. Yeah, you can change it. Annotate.
Annotate.
Equal stash of gold. You might even say how much.
With. And
a few gems, right?
Some others. I have scrolls in there.
Oh, okay. Just put other stuff. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to write. Fluffy's been playing Nethack. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to check that out.
And holy water.
I'm looking up screenshots of Nethack.
Yeah, whatever.
Is it literally based on Nethack or no? The remastered and enhanced version of classic roguelike Nethack. Wow.
I think if I'm doing Sokoban, I don't want my pet here.
Sokoban, right? Yeah, that's correct. Are you gonna do it?
I'll do it, but I want to look it up.
Okay, we're gonna cheat.
What is the ring? Is that something set or is it random?
That's random.
Okay.
All right, so this was gonna be like a total shift in game style here, guys. There's a certain set of levels called the Sokoban levels, which Rob Bob is currently in. And Sokoban is this classic game where you push boxes to designated positions. You've probably heard of it. Or played something like, I used to have a Game Boy game called like Boxel or something like that. It was basically Sokoban. But it's kind of difficult to do it right without a spoiler. Or it's usually advisable to use the spoiler, even if it's kind of cheesy. So I would not blame anyone for doing it.
How many levels are there?
There are 4 levels, and each one might take you like, somewhere between 10 and 20 minutes maybe. So it does take some time.
Not if you're cheating.
It can take some time yet. Well, I don't know, maybe it'll go faster for you. But there are 2 possible levels. There's in Sokoban, most Nethack levels are randomly generated, procedurally generated. But for Sokoban, they're just 2 different fixed levels for each level number. In other words, there's level 1A and level 1B, and it selects one of them for you. So Rob Bob is in level 1B. And if anyone wants to follow along, I can paste it in the chat. Okay. All right, you want to do it?
Yeah.
So here's the thing: you have to be careful of identifying which ones are which. It has the spoiler has like a letter assigned to each one. So the top left one that you're right next to is A. So the first thing you're gonna do is push that. Do you want me to just tell you what to do?
Yeah, right.
It might be kind of hard.
The right.
Yeah, right one.
And then I've done this before a little bit.
Right.
This goes up.
Sure.
And then where's D?
D is
this one. So that goes right.
Mm-hmm. Then left 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
And then E goes down 3 times.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
The food ration. No. Why are you pushing it for us?
Well, there's an invisible monster behind it.
It's fortunately the invisible monster blocks.
I would have been able to correct it. I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, I think it would have correct. I think it would have been fine.
Food
ration.
That's a lot of food. I have like 8 food rations.
You can always dump a few.
Okay. Even though I did that wrong.
Okay, pick up the 2 scrolls of earth as soon as possible. They're in the lower left.
The lower left.
Follow the instructions first.
Okay.
So you're gonna deal with H.
Which one's H? That
That's
one.
left 1.
This one goes left 1.
Correct.
And then
I is left and finish it.
which one's I? That one. Okay.
Now you're gonna finish J by pushing it left. So those, for the folks in the audience, those caret symbols, the arrows, those are the pits. And the backtick looking things are the
Okay.
boulders. So you're pushing boulders to fill these pits.
E goes down and then left. Till I
And
finish.
finish, yep.
And then we have
Basically finish these 3 that are there.
G.
You could probably handle it on your own.
Wait,
Oh, floating eye.
I can't throw me on there.
Verify it's a floating eye? I think it is. Shocking sphere, okay.
Well, I'll shock it.
Shock the shocking sphere. It explodes, you duck some of the
Okay.
blast.
Finish all 3 of these really.
Yes, just be careful how you push them.
Just don't do the top one first.
Correct.
Or
There are the scrolls of earth.
let me pick these up.
So scrolls of earth help you cheat in Sokoban Sword. You can make boulders appear with scrolls of earth. I think you get some penalty if you use them though.
Can I just?
Oh!
Oh my god.
Well, I guess you're using scroll of earth.
Yeah. Oh, whatever.
Hold on. I'll think about this.
I can't.
There
fix
might
it.
be a way. There's 4. There's 4 pits you need to fill. You might be able to use the 4 that are available.
Oh, there's only 4 boulders left.
Yeah. There's 4 pits.
Okay. I don't think I should need the guide for this. I mean,
In general,
for this level at least.
sure.
Would I just do
mean,
that, then that.
Okay. I mean, at this point, you're pretty much done. It's just push those 4.
I just have to. Yeah, I'm fine, I guess. Why are there's food rations under the boulder?
Yeah, there's often this food and other stuff under the
And a
boulders.
demon, the succubus or something.
It is an incubus because you are female, so the incubuses come after you.
I guess I should attack it and see what happens. I don't know.
Sure. Incubus, go to sleep. Tends to be friendly, but you kill it.
I'm gonna
Shall I
say,
your bell?
I'm gonna say
Being
no.
seductive.
Okay.
It tries to teleport, but you cannot teleport in the in this level.
I'm like striking it with Mjollnir.
It's like, hello, baby. You're like, bang, bang. Bat, bat, bat. You killed it. And there's an iguana, too.
It read a scroll of create monster.
And the worst fiend that the demon could summon was a lone iguana. One thing worth considering is well, keep doing what you're doing. It's usually good to make sure the path is clear before you start pushing in these little corridors, because sometimes, a random newt might appear like that one. It
Alright.
just happened to not be in the way that time.
What is this? Iron Tree, that's fine.
So David says, just search Nethack regarding publication in 1987. Cool that this is open source. It's funny that this is a hack of a game called Hack. And the reason they called it Nethack is because they developed it over the internet, which was like unheard of at the time. What the developers did was they would work on the game and make an update, and they would send each other the current version of the source code over email, and then they would coordinate. Today we have tools to manage source code, distributed repos, even like with Git. But that's what they did. That they did what they had to do. They emailed each other code. And yes, contrary to popular opinion, the internet did exist in 1987. Some people think it didn't exist till like 1995 or something, because that's when the web really took off. Even then, the web didn't first appear in 95. It was a few years older than that. Anyway, there's a bunch of apes in Is here.
There's like 4 apes.
What is apes doing?
There was one more, but it
Zapping them
killed
with
it.
melee. Delicious ape corpses. You are
I'm
satiated. Be
satiated. I'm
careful.
not gonna eat it.
Yep.
Are they like stuck in the pits?
Yeah, if you want, you can look up the whole family tree of roguelikes. You'll see, you know, rogue beget hack, which begets Nethack, and there's like a million forks of Nethack. Sorry, what's that thing?
I was just saying, are they stuck in the pit?
I think one of them is, or at least one, right? One of them might be behind it. I don't know. But yeah, Rogue is a very simple game compared to this. It's fun in its own right.
Okay. Well, good thing that mistake didn't completely ruin everything.
Right, it's like the first level, so it's a little bit forgiving. Well, actually, what spurred me to buy this new number pad that you're playing on now is my old one was a little bit rickety, and sometimes it would register 2 keyboard movements at a time.
Yeah.
So I would be in Sokoban and make an extra move by accident. I was on edge while doing the Sokoban level. I gotta get a new keypad.
My keypad was doing the same thing, but I found this like software that prevents that.
What? Really?
Like key presses that are too fast, it just ignores
Interesting.
them.
Oh, that's interesting.
But
That could be annoying in some contexts, but probably great when you're doing Sokoban.
Just turn it off when I'm not
sure.
playing Nethack. Okay, next level.
There's a ring right next to you.
A ring, sure. Granite ring. Nethack is on Steam.
Yes. Okay, let me find our
Level 2.
Oh, did I close the window back there? Don't. Wait, where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Okay, you are on level 2. This looks like which one is it? It is A, 2A.
Can I turn off this fan? I'm a little cold.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll turn it off. You
Okay,
can go
sure.
ahead.
All right, let me see what the strategy is. This. So I need to move B, which is the one on the right, down twice. Then I need to move C left.
All right, I'm back.
What is the reward for doing Sokoban?
It's one of 2 random things. It can be an amulet of reflection or a bag of holding, I believe.
All right,
You would
bag of holding.
You would
would
want
be nice.
either of those. Either of those would be fantastic.
To go all the way down to here.
Here's some fruit.
Slime mold or melon.
The melon, yummy. A Santa Claus melon.
Yeah, we're looking at Santa. We heard about Santa Claus melons today.
All right, has anybody in the chat heard of a Santa Claus melon? I saw them at the grocery store. A special kind of melon that apparently, you know, by the time you harvest it, it's, you know, you harvest it in the summer, but apparently it keeps until about Christmas time. So they call it Santa Claus melon.
And then up. And then, which one's O? O is this one. So like I have like 10 food rations on me.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
Oh, no, I have 5.
Oh,
I thought I had so many.
You do have 10. They're just in different slots.
Okay. And I drop something.
Just drop 1 food ration. You don't need
Sure, yeah.
D1 and then whatever your slot letter is.
J. Okay. Now, which one did I just do? I think I'm doing O right until completion.
Okay. I'm going to scroll down, okay?
Yeah. Okay, O right. And then N, which is...
Do you need to look back?
Wait, did I push the wrong one?
N is this guy here.
Oh no, I'm looking at... Okay, it's fine.
And down, it says.
This one down. 1. Then M, which is the one to my left.
No, M is this. Next to your food ration, right?
Oh. Okay, yeah. So M,
Can you see?
left. And that's
Okay.
it.
Next screen.
F, which is above, goes up. And then this one goes left twice.
Mm-hmm.
Then K is below me, goes down once.
Correct.
And that's it for that part.
Next screen.
M,
You're gonna finish M. See which one it is? Yeah.
yeah. Right, so I go
Right down.
right, and then I have to go all the way around.
Yes. Sometimes you just gotta do that.
Okay. And then N. Right. I have to go around for this one too, I think.
Well,
No, I
you-
move left.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Up, up.
Mm-hmm.
Then K goes down twice, which is which is this one below me. Goes down 1, 2. Then N, which is this one, goes to completion.
Yeah. It said RDRR.
Same way as the last one.
Okay, you got that. L.
Wait, which way does it go? Down twice.
Down twice.
Then P. Where's P? Is it the one to my right?
Yes.
Goes right. Okay. And now
This is a little tricky.
this K goes right to up to and then to completion, the same as the last two. Yeah.
So yeah, it might not be the most exciting part for the viewers to watch, but hey, gotta get through it.
I get a bag of holding if I win,
or something else.
or a amulet of reflection. Hopefully, I'm hoping for a bag of holding, because I don't have to worry about
Mm-hmm. It's lovely to have a bag of
all
holding.
this stuff.
Are you taking care of Pete?
Yep. Up, up. Right. Down. And then there.
L.
L, which one is that? That is this one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. What's this? Yeti.
Yeti and my spaghetti.
I can eat a Yeti corpse. Oh.
Don't choke it down.
I
please.
wasn't satiated when I ate it. It's just very big. What was I? Oh, I guess I know how to solve this.
David says my first exposure to this genre was Fatal Labyrinth on the Genesis. Were you there for my Fatal Labyrinth series of streams? I completed the game for the first time. I had the game in the 90s, but I never completed it back then. But earlier this year, I did a Fatal Labyrinth series.
Down, right. Down, down, down. Right, right. Up, up. And I've done this before.
Okay, which one are you on now?
Now, J, I believe.
Okay.
Which is over here. Goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. Next.
Sorry, guys, I'm trying to type on my phone.
Yeah.
And I would keep making horrible typos.
I'm gonna scroll down.
Because I didn't want to talk over Rob Bob. Okay. What I was trying to say is that it feels good to accomplish a game that I was not able to complete back in the day. And then finally do it, especially with an audience. Somehow that makes it extra fun. You guys cheering me on and stuff, or making fun of how I suck. Well, that's in the case of Stu, he's probably making fun of how I suck.
Up. Right. Right. Down, down, down. Right. Right. Up, up. Right. I'm almost done. They give you extra boulders.
That's right. Not every level uses all of the boulders.
Right.
But yeah, it's worth doing. You get some good stuff. I used to, like most things in NetHack, you could argue that NetHack has some design flaws for sure. I mean, I love it anyway. But, you know, there's certain things in the game, like, well, like the entire game, you pretty much need spoilers to help you with. You could say, you know, maybe you should figure out Sokoban by yourself. I feel like I could do it, but I would do it in such a way that I'm plotting it out on paper ahead of time, every move. I wouldn't want to like, you know, just do it on the fly. I have done that. Let's just go and try it. It's hard. It's very hard.
I'd rather just get my bag of holding.
I used to kind of, you know, debate with myself like, oh, I should try to be honest, but maybe if I really get stuck, I'll look at something up, you know. But the game does not reward you for just doing your best on your own. You really have to look up anything you have a doubt about.
I just found a wand, but
yeah, Sokoban, just go with the walkthrough.
but I have no room for this wand.
Mm-hmm.
Found a wand, but I don't have any room. Just drop it.
I wouldn't drop the wand.
Well, then
It's an unknown wand. It could be quite good.
I'll drop a food ration.
We really need something to replace that banded mail. Banded mail, you want to get dragon scale mail at some point.
Yeah, I do.
That's a little too hot here. I'm gonna put the fan on low.
All right.
Be right back again. We're struggling with temperature while juggling streaming and chatting with people in Sokoban. It's a tough gig.
Yeah. Well, at least you get 2 people. All right, I finished.
Finish. Where are we on level 2?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're halfway there. Except level 3 and 4 are harder and therefore take longer. But
Where is my key? Yes.
I think this is a level where when I had a really promising character, I think it was right here, I ran into an issue. I think Eric Johnson was in the chat there. He was watching. I ran into this ogre king, I think, that had a wand of death. And I was like calculating every move like it was life and death. Because it was for my character.
Like it was Sokoban.
But eventually it did kill me once, but I had an amulet of life saving. But yeah, it was crazy. Anyway, level 3, right?
I found a wood nymph there. I just walked past it.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't really want to deal with that.
Okay, level 3. Which one are we at? 3B here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 13 boulders and 10 holes, leaving 3 spare holes.
Okay.
They mean 3 spare boulders.
Did it say that? Oh, yeah. Well, hopefully that's the only typo, not instructions.
I've never encountered a typo in the instructions.
Okay, well, they're the same instructions, so it should be fine.
All right.
Alright, so I gotta find M, which is this boulder right here. Push it left, then right. And then I find J. And push it right. Then L.
There's a Steam sale now. Is Nethack even a pay? Sorry, I'll just type my chat.
I want to hear what you're talking about.
I'm saying, is Nethack a game you have to pay for?
Oh.
So if it is, it might be a good time given the Steam sale, but it might be free.
Okay.
I'm looking it up right now. Yeah, it's free. Okay. Yeah, I definitely should try it sometime. It was released in April of this year. How's it going there?
I've done 3 so far.
Hey, so you're up to J now?
I just did that one. I did 3 holes, I mean.
Okay, so you're up to A.
Yep. So this goes down 7 times. Well, just down all the way until it lands up. There's a ring in one of the holes.
And you found it? Oh, it's in the hole. I forget the best way to get those. If you fall through the hole in general, what exactly happens? Is it something like a gust of wind pulls you away or something? I forget what that means exactly, but I don't know if you can jump into a hole with a ring that way. But they do tend to put them in like, oh, Wraith. Well, you can level up if you eat it, but the problem is you're kind of full.
I could just go down the stairs.
You could go down the stairs and burn off that fat.
Yeah,
and come back.
I'm actually gonna do that because I can outrun it.
You could put on rings to speed up the process.
Alright, I'll kill these guys.
Kill the wood nymph.
Potion of object detection. Wait, yellow mold doesn't corrode anything, right?
No, it just like,
makes you
stuns you.
hallucinate.
Oh, yeah,
if you eat it.
If you eat it, yeah. It might be confusion. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's hallucination.
You actually okay? You're gonna put on
Put on 2 rings
2 rings
that
to
I know what they
work
are.
off that fat faster.
I'll put on the uncursed wooden ring because it's uncursed.
Yeah, don't blindly put on something else.
And I will put on. I had an identified ring of object detection, or warning. I mean,
Warning.
wait, what's
Oh, something right there. Look at that.
what is that one?
Something hidden. It could be like a rock piercer or something. Iron piercer.
Iron piece. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna eat it. I'm just gonna wait here.
Yeah, you could do N50. Like
Yeah, sure. And
you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you can tell it to
Yes.
batch up commands essentially.
There's something there. I think it stopped because my ring detected something.
Could be
What is that?
violet fungus or shrieker. Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
So for those who aren't following the logic here, a wraith was attacking around Bob, and that's not just a pain but undead creature. They're actually quite awesome because they do touch you and drain your experience, but they're not usually that hard to defeat. And the cool thing is when you eat one, you kill one, you eat it, 50% of the time, it grants you a level up. So you just gain a level.
It's too bad. Oh wait, actually, I just remembered something.
What'd you remember? Oh,
I got that before,
your hammer can go from unskilled to basic. Good.
so I'll do that.
Ta-da.
All right, now let's kill this wraith with my better skill and hammer.
Rah! Wraith misses. It touches you. Oh well. You destroy it.
I got
All
its corpse.
50-50 chance you will.
Level up.
You know what it is? I think it's a 50-50 chance it produces a corpse, but if
Oh,
it produces a corpse, you're good. So you got it. Ta-da!
I'm level
Welcome
11.
to level 11.
All right. Now, I was in the middle of this. I think I just finished this one.
Okay.
Wait, look.
If you
Wait,
want,
no,
if
no,
you,
I
if
didn't
you
do.
count how many holes are missing and figure it out just to be sure.
No, I didn't do B. This one.
Okay, are you sure you don't
Yeah.
want to review it all? Okay, fine. B it is then.
Shouldn't matter what order.
So Fluffy says, did I hear what your guy's favorite character type was? I try to avoid the melee tanks because I get overconfident. I actually like the melee tanks. I like them all in their own ways. I like Wizard. I haven't beaten the game with Wizard yet.
Oh, sorry. I like Wizard. I play as Wizard usually. But now I'm a
There's a few
Valkyrie.
I'm better off naming the few I don't like. I don't like Rogue. Just not
Tourist.
my style.
What about Tourist?
I like Tourist.
Okay.
I think Tourist is a lot of fun. I don't like Caveman a whole lot. They're a warrior type that doesn't really excite me. I don't know.
It's an egg.
Kind of meh. Barbarian, I could take or leave too. They're a good tank, but I don't know. They don't have much character in my opinion. I like the Valkyrie a lot. Good tank, and it has the opportunity to get Mjolnir and stuff. They start with that +3 small shield. Yeah, they're cool.
It's an egg. Hope it's not a cockroach or chickatrice. But it should be fine. I have a new corpse. Or lizard corpse, I mean. I don't know.
Sometimes I play the weird forks and I encounter weird characters. Like, I can't even remember them. There's so many weird things you can find. Like there was one who was a criminal or something. I'm trying to remember what else I've seen in forks. There's like a vampire. Well, there's a vampire race in Slash'em, I think. Slash'em is one of the forks in Nethack. Yeah, a lot of fun and weird stuff.
I've been liking Valkyrie during this playthrough.
Okay. Yeah, Valkyrie is pretty cool, pretty easy.
Yeah. I mean, that doesn't hurt.
Of course, the game is still hard, but easier with a Valkyrie. Valkyrie needs food badly.
I don't like when it gives when it gives instructions for the same boulder 2 times. Because then it's like hard to tell where it is.
Okay.
I think it's this one to my left. So left.
If you want, I can look up how to retrieve that ring if it's possible.
Okay.
Should you chat GPT? Ring in pit in Nethack in Sokoban. Yeah, I don't remember the strategy you're supposed to do. How to get objects in Sokoban pits. I found a Reddit thread. If it's not a breakable, you can kick it from the adjacent location. It'll either go into a non-hole / out space or fall to the level below. Okay, so you can kick it and it'll fall to the next level below if it goes into a pit. Otherwise, someone else would just step to the pit. Hold on. Step to the pit, get the object, and try to get out of the pit.
No, I think that's if it's not in Sokoban.
Yeah, I think they're confused.
I'm gonna just kick
These are
it.
technically holes and not pits. There's a difference.
I'm gonna just kick it.
All right, kick it.
Okay.
Okay.
It fell through the hole.
So you can get it going back down to where you were, basically. Ah, that's good to know.
Okay. That's cool. I think. Okay. Can I get the instructions? Did I just finish? Which one? Okay, I did one of the holes. So I'm on E, which is.
So Fluffy says, I like the knight because they feel kind of different, unlike all the other melee characters. Oh yeah, that's fair enough. The riding and their weird jumping ability. So knights in NetHack, they can jump.
Oh, in an L shape?
They jump in an L shape like the chess knights. I always have to look up how the riding and stuff works, because like if you try to mount your pony turn one, you just fall off. I think you need to get a saddle. It might, I don't know, it might start with a saddle. You also have to like.
Is that the only thing saddles are used for?
Yeah, riding.
So if you're not a knight?
No, I think other people can do it too.
Okay.
Yeah, I should try knight more. The jump ability is nice, but it's tedious to use too much. Like I think technically you can go faster if you just jump everywhere, but then it gets very tedious. Like entering that as your input. It can definitely be a useful ability. But yeah, Samurai is fun, but I've beaten the game with Samurai, and my last run with a Samurai, I think I'm done with that class. I'm not going to pick that anymore.
Okay, finished that one. Now the last two.
Yeah, these look obvious, but I won't talk and tell you what to do, because you got your own train of thought going on.
Oh, there's roads that just showed up out of nowhere.
So I used to say on my gaming bucket list, things I want to do in life, at least in the subset of that pertaining to gaming. I used to say beating Nethack was one of those things, and since I've done it, I feel like I need to expand that to maybe beating Nethack with each character class. I still have only beat it with Samurai. I could probably do it with another tank, but I don't know. I might want to do like Wizard next.
I could take off some of my ring.
Yeah, you could do that.
Take off the unknown one. But I do like knowing where monsters are.
It can be nice.
Can I eat a shrieker? I mean, like,
Yes.
does it gain me anything?
I'll check.
No, it didn't.
Well, a lot of the bonuses you get from corpses are like just probabilistic. Yeah, you get a 20% chance of poison resistance. I think you already have that by now.
I have a horse.
A horse.
Or, I mean, I found a horse.
You could, okay. Well, I was gonna say you could throw it a vegetable or fruit and it'll tame it.
I don't really want to deal with that.
Yeah, that's true. They just get in the way. Poor horsey.
Sorry.
He came at the wrong time in the wrong place.
W. Instead of kicking the door, I unlock it. What is this?
The black unicorn.
That's for chaotic people, right?
Yes. Do you have a horn yet?
No.
Yeah, get a horn from that guy.
Kill it.
That's a critical object to win. I mean, you tend to get a bunch of them by the time you're late in the game, but you know, you got to get your first one somehow. Cool.
Alright, I got it, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. Can I eat its corpse?
Think so, but unicorns are very special creatures, so I think I should check. It might be something weird, like if it's a non-co-aligned unicorn you can't eat. I don't know.
It's actually good that it was chaotic, because I don't think I can kill a lawful one.
I think you're right. I think the corpse is fine. 27% chance of poison resistance, which doesn't really matter.
Okay, but what is this?
It's safer. Yeah, safe to eat regardless of alignment.
Sergeant.
Sergeant. Okay. Sergeant Slaughter.
Sergeant
K rations, nice.
has been slaughtered.
The K rations are the sort of most economical one, I believe.
So I can drop some food rations.
Right. I always forget if it's C or K that's most economical. I think it's K. What I mean by most economical is
There's more
nutrition and the weight. Yeah, so these weigh K rations weigh 10 and nutrition level is 400. C is 10 and 300. So Ks are better as opposed to a food ration. It's actually the food ration is the same, but it's like two of them in one. Because it's 20 weight and 800 nutrition. So K ration is basically half of a food ration.
Wait, so basically just C rations are bad.
Yeah, you could look at it like that. Among the three, food ration, K ration, C ration. But the nice thing is you can eat them in a more granular manner, sort of.
I can just eat this corpse.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. You were burdened again, though, huh?
Yeah, I picked up some. I picked up
the
the horn.
Ah, the horn. Yeah, I think you could part with some food.
Yeah.
Try dropping one food ration, maybe. Or another. There you go.
Okay. Who needs food rations when you have K ration?
Well, it's good to have a nice supply of food, but I think, yeah, I never actually have settled on what's the right amount of food to carry, but I think if you have at least 5, you're usually okay. Like you'll find enough corpses and stuff along the way and more food rations.
Can you identify this level?
All right, let's find the level. Level 4, right?
This is the last level.
Last level.
I have to pick between 3 doors.
Here's the one. Pick between 3 doors. Oh yeah, you're gonna find the final prize in one of those doors.
It's like what's behind curtain number 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah, right. But you can just check them all. I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Okay.
Is there only one level?
Huh?
Is there only?
There's 2 possibilities.
Okay.
This is 4B.
I just didn't see you choose between them.
Okay. So be careful of those 2s. You want to make sure they don't get jammed up in the way.
Okay, well, I have to go right first, so I should be alright.
Whatever that is, it's under the boulder. So just be careful of that. Giant man. Oh, it is a boulder.
Knows what to mimic you.
Just keep an eye on your hit points. They do a lot of damage. All right, you're fine.
Wait. Is there a boulder? Okay, there is a boulder here. I'm not
There's
gonna
a boulder there. There is a boulder there, even though there was also a giant mimic.
There's a lot of monsters in there.
Wow, yeah. Fluffy says, is that what those 3 doors are? Never thought of that. Maybe it's like the Monty Hall problem also. Not really, but you could imagine that. Is everybody in the chat, is everybody familiar with the Monty Hall problem? If not, I could describe it.
I think I've heard of it. I don't know what it is.
You focus on your boulders.
Yeah. Okay. Next one.
Okay, you need to scroll down. All right. Got it.
Okay. Goes. I'm gonna go kill that, whatever that is. It's another mimic? Huh.
Giant mimics. Do not eat them.
Yeah, they make you turn into gold. temporarily.
Look at all those 1s and 2s.
What was I doing? I need to move K left twice, which is this boulder. Then N down, then F, just above me, up,
Mm-hmm.
and then G up, and that's it for that one.
Yep.
Then I need to move. Wait, okay, I need to move this one up and then down. Then I can complete A.
Hooray. Before you exit the level, by the way, remember you kicked that ring. I guess you'll pass it on the way back. Yeah.
I have hoping for a bag of holding, and then I can grab a bunch of stuff I passed on the way back.
Yeah, let me verify I'm remembering the prizes for Sokoban correctly.
Okay.
Sokoban.
Down, down, up, up.
Oh, I never knew it worked like this. How did I not know this?
What is it?
Oh, this is a variant. Never mind. Go ahead.
Okay.
So there's a variant where each door has either one of three things. Actually, well, it gives you a choice. One room has Amulet of Reflection, one has Bag of Holding, one has Cloak of Magic Resistance, and when you get one of them, the other two disappear. So that's apparently in a variant called Nethack Brass only.
That's kind of what I thought it would be like.
But how it is in Vanilla Nethack, which is what you're playing, is one of the closets contains the Sokoban prize, either an Amulet of Reflection or a Bag of Holding. Either one is awesome. It's really nice to get a Bag of Holding when you are struggling with carrying capacity issues.
Right. Up, up, up. I just don't like basically ignoring all these food rations. Even though I kind of have to.
You're good with food, though.
I know, but it's just... I don't know. I just want to grab them.
Hey, Ryan. Ryan just joined the chat. Welcome, Ryan. Ryan is one of our super regulars. I think pretty much everybody here is a super regular now. Fluffy Bubble is a super regular, but only in the what's the word I'm looking for? Only in the constraints of playing NetHack.
A NetHack regular.
Yeah, there you go. A NetHack super regular. David has been a total super regular.
There's a C over there.
A recent super regular. Ryan's been watching me do this silliness for like 5 years.
There is a
What's wrong with you, Ryan? Cockatrice.
I mean, I'll be fine. I have a lizard corpse.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I find Cockatrice is not really that. I mean, it's dangerous. That you have to treat it with caution. But I find like every time I find one, I'm like, oh, Cockatrice, and then it's never a problem.
Werewolf, though.
Werewolf, that's not going to be a problem either.
What if it bites me and I become a lycanthrope?
Well, hold on. Before we start rushing towards it, do you want to try shooting it if that's a concern?
With what?
Did you have any ranged weapon?
No.
Okay. I guess Mjollnir then. Smack it in the face with Mjollnir.
I can't throw Mjollnir yet.
Not yet. All right, no problem. It did not bite you.
And it dropped an apple. Now, which one was I doing? I think I just did. And
this werewolf is like about to pounce on you and is holding an apple in his paw.
Right. It is the same.
It was just trying to offer you an apple. You killed it.
It didn't even hit me.
And Fluffy Bubble says, I'm just a big NetHack guy. Ryan replies, I'm more of a small NetHack guy. Ha ha ha.
I'm a NetHack Valkyrie.
Ryan, along with our other super regular Arturo, they were the only two people watching me beat the game for the first time.
I wasn't even there.
It was. I remember it was around Christmas time in 2020. I think we even took a break to watch the Santa fire truck come by. And I like left the stream running. I was like, sorry, I gotta go, guys.
Gotta go see Santa. Okay. Goes. What's that? A bat? So K goes up, up, up. Right. Yeah.
Fluffy said, werewolf. Those guys always get me killed. You guys must be real strong at this point. Yeah, Rob Bob is pretty strong. He's got Mjolnir, paper golem. Ooh, paper golem turn into paper.
All right. Now I need to do J, which is this one.
I don't usually have trouble with werewolves, honestly.
I was just worried that it would hit me, or that it would.
It's a valid concern. But it's the worst when you get bitten by a were-rat or something. You start turning into a rat.
Yeah. What is that?
Earth elemental, I believe.
That should be fine, right?
I think so. Keep an eye on the hit points anyway. You're good.
Yeah, it's not even a challenge. Next. This is a long
one. Take care.
But it's the whole rest of the instructions.
Yes, you are correct.
Okay. So down.
Hey Fluffy, have you ever played in one of the Nethack tournaments, like the November Nethack tournament? I did join that once, but I didn't really play competitively. I was just fooling around and playing when I could.
I don't like doing video games competitively usually.
Okay.
Because it's like, I'm just trying to have fun.
Sure. I kind of agree, although when I was younger, when I was your age, I played Doom pretty competitively.
I mean, I get the appeal.
It was still mostly for fun. I wasn't like, I don't know, kind of like pre-internet gaming. It was a totally different environment. With the internet, it's like, there's always these people who are making the game their entire life, and you have to, if you want to be top notch, you have to compete with them.
That's the problem, is if you want to be the best, you have to make it your entire life.
Pretty much.
That's not worth it, I think.
And Ryan asked, "It's still hot in your area, Mark?" Yeah, but much cooler than it was. There were 2 days earlier this week. It was high 90s. I guess one day it only reached mid 90s, but it was still quite hot. But today it's like, I think it was high 80 or something. I mean, the high of the day was like 80.
Gee.
But yeah, in our game room here, it's a little bit hot.
I was just a little cold before, but
yeah, we're trying to balance the ceiling fan and the AC with our comfort. And yeah, by the way, Ryan mentioned 502 subs. Yeah, we hit our milestone, the big 500 subscriber milestone. And I kind of want to do a special stream to celebrate, but I don't know what to do.
You could watch all of our other streams.
I was kind of thinking it might be fun to, like, in a cheesy kind of way, but also fun, make like a clip show where I just string together fun moments from past streams. But that's gonna take me like a million hours I don't have to put together.
Yeah.
I mean, I can think of a few moments that would be fun offhand. Another thing I could do is just not really do anything special. Just say, yay, it's a 500 stream celebration, and do a regular stream. Another thing I could do is maybe have some of our super regulars join in on a call. We could chat or play a game together. We used to do that once in a while, by the way, but we just haven't done that. Like, I remember Ryan joined us on a couple of games, like that open source Mario Kart like game. I remember, and that Scorched Earth like game, which was called Shock something. Random zombies.
Yep. Be right.
Eric says in Chicago tomorrow the heat indices will be around 100. Yikes.
Like 100 degrees?
100 degrees in Chicago, basically.
Chicago. And a cockatrice is only considered a threat level of 1 with this ring.
Yeah, I wonder why that is.
What is that?
That's like a vortex of some sort. Energy vortex. Yeah, just smack it.
No, electricity. And my magical energy. Oh, wow.
I think it is, hold on, pause for a minute.
Oh, my Mjollnir?
Mjolnir. It is resistant to the lightning.
Okay.
So you're just smacking it with a plain hammer.
I should be using...
Switch to Excalibur.
What is... Did I press X? Or no? I'll just...
You, hold on.
Because it's my alternate weapon.
Does X...
Is X...
I think X will do that, yes. I don't think it takes a turn even. Okay. Hit it. Keep an eye on your hit points. Okay, you're at 42.
I could drink that potion. I don't know if that's going to do much.
I think it's doing roughly 20 damage a turn.
Okay.
You got it. Okay. With your con of 19, you'll be healing up in no time. But you might want to be fully healed before you go to that final monster room. Although it probably is not that bad.
I'm trying to do soak up on here.
You just put back on me only, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, David says, does CH mean charisma? If it does, how does it work in this game? Yeah. Generally, that's just for
There's the
shopkeepers.
The Fukubus.
And the Fukubus, yes. So mostly it's about the shopkeepers. You get better prices buying and selling if you have higher charisma. That's the main thing. So charisma in D&D and other role-playing games is very often like the least useful stat. Sometimes it can come in handy. And creative players in RPGs can make good use of it. You know, you try to persuade monsters to give you their stuff or something, or to leave you alone.
My heard my friend was playing Baldur's Gate 3, and he basically had a character that was based off of just persuading enemies to
do whatever he wants. How does it work in Baldur's Gate?
I don't know. I've only played it a little bit.
There's a Steam sale going on, as I mentioned, so it might be a good time to get Baldur's Gate 3.
Could do a on-stream playthrough.
But it's like, you know, the base, the list price is something like $50 or $60, and they give you like 20% off in the Steam sale.
Yeah, it is quite expensive.
Yeah, but I hear it's a great game, so it might be worth it.
It is fun. You're an elephant stepping on a peanut.
Elephant stepping. That must be the treasure zoo, as they call it.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 more to go, and then the cockatrice,
which hopefully shouldn't be an issue. But, I'm supposed to do this. And the last...
It's running away.
It keeps doing that, going up and down. I don't think I need it.
Ryan said that would be a cool stream. You and Bob played D&D, or like actual tabletop D&D.
Baldur's Gate is different than D&D.
It's based on it though.
Well, yeah.
I guess this game is too. This is based on a really old D&D. All right. So you're just gonna charge the cockatrice.
Well,
you don't have any range weapon. You have just have a wand or two.
I have some wands.
Might be worth a wand.
I also have 2 lizard corpses though.
That's true. You could just zap it. I don't know. I think you'll have no trouble to smash
Usually
it.
They don't even touch you.
Let it step to you first though, and then smack it. You have all your armor on, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, okay, it bit you, but you're not slowing down, right? Okay.
Doesn't say anything about that.
All right, you're fine.
Can't eat it? No.
Don't not.
No, I'm just...
Okay. Don't even say it.
Okay. I'm fine.
If you want, you could try. Do you have gloves?
I think...
It's very risky to deal with this thing, but no, you don't have gloves, so don't touch it.
I don't have gloves.
If you pick it up, it's game over. That's it.
Okay, well, I didn't pick
Do not pick it up.
Let me go into the zoo. I'm at full
Alright.
health. I can't move the corpse, so.
Nope.
Oh, I gotta. But it's.
Yeah, I do have enough dice. That's true, Ryan.
There's
Yeah,
another
dice is the
cockatrice.
plural. Die is the singular. Oh, another cockatrice. Wow, look at that.
Alright, I guess I'll hit it.
Bites.
Not slowing down or anything.
Yeah.
Kill
You
it.
killed it.
Now there is a fungus. No, tiger.
Tiger, rawr. Tiger's a little bit different from a fungus.
They're both F's. I don't know why a tiger is an F.
Capital F is fungus. Feline.
Oh, yeah.
Like your cat is an F, lowercase f. Tiger, lynx, panther, etc. It's all lowercase f. Rope golem.
I'm like worried I'm gonna step on the corpse or something.
You have boots on, right?
I know. I'm still worried.
I think you can walk on them anyway, but I always forget.
Oh, it didn't even leave a corpse, so.
Okay.
I shouldn't. No, whatever. I'm fine.
A carafe.
What is a carafe?
Oh, the mountain nymph hurls a potion of sleeping and hit a random house cat in the head with it.
What's a carafe?
A carafe, you know, like a coffee carafe kind of.
Don't
Just
know.
it's describing the potion as a carafe in this instance.
Okay.
It's kind of strange, but
I don't know what a carafe is.
I'll show you a picture.
I'm like looking for, are you slowing down every time?
I think it would say it right away, but it's good to be on the lookout. Here's a carafe. See?
Okay, it's just like a cup. Oh, I've seen those at like restaurants.
So apparently the potion looks like that.
All right.
And Ryan says, if we're reminiscing, I'll always remember how annoyed you were with Bloons TD6.
I
Oh,
like
yeah.
that game.
I think I could enjoy it.
What is a Zan?
Then there are these guys that like break your foot or something. It's a little bit annoying.
Oh.
Ochre jelly. All right. Shoot.
Burns.
Is that gonna corrode your stuff? Well, it's already engulfed you.
Oh, I might as well hit it. There's nothing else.
I think you might as well hit it. Yeah. Ta-da. Covered in slime, it burns. You get expelled.
It's acid, but I'm fine. And nothing corroded as far as I'm aware. And I can enhance my. Can I do that now or?
Yes, you can. So basically, Rob Bob leveled up his hammer skill. Now he is skilled in hammer. Hammer time. The worst thing about that balloon stream was when I thought I would engage a random fan, not a fan, but a person who was watching.
Oh.
I feel weird saying a random person is a fan. What?
No, I'm just saying. Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah. And so I let him join, and then he keeps saying, "My computer's too slow for the amount of monkeys you're making. Stop making so many monkeys." I'm like, what? Isn't that what you do in this game? You make monkeys? Like, yeah, my computer, you gotta stop making so many monkeys. You're ruining my game. Like, what? What is happening here? What kind of computer can't handle balloon anyway? It's like,
My phone can handle that.
it's not exactly a hardcore game that, that requires the latest 3D acceleration and a really fancy CPU. I don't know. I might give that game a try again sometime. I think I also kind of got burnt out on tower defense games in like the early half of the 2010s or so. I played a ton of those on my phone.
Is brown pudding crude?
I believe so. I believe it only like rots things, but let's remind
I
ourselves.
think my shield is wooden, so.
Causes worn organic armor to decay. The attack can instantly kill leather. Basically, your leather and wood are gonna get messed up.
Should I take off my shield?
What is you have a wooden?
I have an elven.
Right. Yeah, I guess so.
I don't think the cloak count. I don't know.
The cloak might count, but it's
Well,
not really doing much.
Yeah.
It's +0 to begin with.
Oh. Oh, whatever.
It's capital T to take off.
I always press
Oh yeah, that's
remove.
right. They made remove work interchangeably.
Divides as I hit it.
Fluffy asks, "What is a Zan, anyways?" So they come from
two.
D&D, I think. Let me look it up.
Can you show it on the stream or?
Not easily right now,
Alright,
unfortunately. No, actually, I don't find them as a D. I find a character named Zan from Forgotten Realms, but that's not what that is. I don't know. If you look at them, it'll give you like a paragraph if you look at it, but it's too late. You already killed it, right?
I can't look at its corpse, right?
I don't think so.
Maybe it is. Is this another?
I can look it up in the NetHack wiki if it says what it is. It's a mythical insect that are capable of flight and can be seen via infravision. It has a unique sting attack that targets the hero's legs and wounds them if the attack hits. So that's what they do. They sting your legs, and in NetHack mechanics, it'll like abuse your strength and dexterity. It'll the duration of it depends on your dexterity. If you have boots or shoes, it'll have a probability of blocking the attack essentially.
Does gray ooze also corrode?
I believe so. You're finding all these nasties. Jeez.
Can
Gray ooze.
I can take off my armor, I guess.
Hang on. It rusts metallic items and it bites you. It might have a passive attack too. I'm not sure.
Well, I think I can keep on my armor because I have the cloak.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
And I just need to take off my helmet and my boots.
Right. Now I'm concerned about Mjolnir not being rust. Oh, you can switch to the rust-proof
Yeah, I'll
Excalibur.
just use Excalibur.
Rust-proof Excalibur. And Ryan says, top 3 Mark W. and Rob Bob memories. Watermelon, guinea pig, Sister Smiley, and Blooms. Those are the only 3.
That's the whole stream.
It's the whole channel over the past like 5 years.
I mean, that's the highlights.
The highlights of the cultural aspects of the stream. Watermelon, guinea pig, Sister Smiley, and Blooms. What about beating Nethack? What about Vectrex? No, that's all about Sister Smiley, really. Sister Smiley was, for those who know, I can fill you in on these things very briefly. Watermelon Guinea Pig is simply a story from when I was a kid, where I would test the intelligence or the lack thereof of my sister's pet guinea pig. And one time my dad had come home from grocery shopping and he bought a nice big watermelon. So I tried kind of rolling it towards the guinea pig who my sister had let free for the moment, like just walking around in the living room or something. And I think it was in the hallway. And I just rolled the watermelon at the guinea pig, not like super hard, just kind of pushing it along. And I don't know, it didn't react. It just kind of stared and chewed at the air. And then even if I like bumped it into it, it wouldn't move. And this kind of became a joke because it sounds like I was torturing animals horribly or something. But really, it wasn't really that spectacular. It was just me testing how dumb these guinea pigs are. They just don't react. They stand there. And Sister Smiley was... Sister Smiley was... I went to Catholic school. And so when I was in Catholic high school, there was a library in the high school.
I won.
You won... I have to tell you can gather all that stuff while I tell them about Sister Smiley. This is very important.
Let me eat.
And then we can look through the closets. So Sister Smiley was one of the nuns who worked in the library. There was like 4 or 5 of them maybe. And so kids would usually go to the library during their off periods. If they had nothing else to do.
That's a lot of
It
gold.
was study hall basically. Yeah, it's a lot of gold.
Yeah.
And I don't know, Sister Smiley was just a strange character. She had a funny voice. I don't know if I feel like impersonating it right now. But she would like treat teenage high schoolers like little children. They would say if you had one of the things she would say every time you did, okay, I'm going to do the voice. Here we go. If you have an exam and you got an 80 or above, put it on the desk and I'll come by and give you a gold star. So, all the teenagers would do it just because they thought it was hilarious. Like, hey, Sister Smiley. Nobody knew her name, by the way, because she never introduced herself. And she always had this grin plastered on her face like the Joker or something. So we call her Sister Smiley. And what Ryan likes about this story is when I say one day she disappeared and the next day we were told that was because, well, the rumors circulated that's because she said something racist. We don't know what happened to Sister Smiley. She was just gone one day. I think that was in my like junior year of high school. So she was there from day 1 for me. Then in the 3rd year, I think, one day no more Sister Smiley.
Brown pudding.
But yeah, the rumor was she said something racist. Brown pudding though, it can grant various resistances.
I don't think I have shock resistance.
Right.
Can it go bad because it
They're
might have
they're acidic to eat, so they'll hurt your tummy a bit, but you'll be fine. I think
50 health?
you'll be fine.
Does it go bad?
I think not. The globs don't go bad. I don't think. Glob is a whole category of food-like item. Instead of a corpse, these oozes and puddings and stuff. They leave globs.
All right. They're
Uh,
considered vegetarian.
yes. They will cure stoning when bitten into.
Really?
They can become tainted and cause food poisoning just as corpses do,
Okay.
but will never fully rot away. Okay.
So
Don't leave it around. Either eat it now or
it's
just leave it.
been a little bit.
If you're not sure,
I wouldn't risk it for 11% chance of.
how long do you think it might have been? 10 turns? 100?
I don't know. It could be.
Okay. If you
50
don't, when in
turns.
doubt, throw it out.
Yeah, that's what I say. When in doubt, throw it out unless you're starving.
Anyway, I hope that story of Sister Smiley was good enough for you, Brian. And she used to like call people, she would like make up these nicknames for people. She called me the boy with the beautiful hair. She'd be like, hello there, boy with the beautiful hair.
Some scroll.
Balloons was it? Yeah, balloons. I already told the balloon story. I played the balloons game with Rob Bob once, and I don't know. I don't know if I was just like not in the mood for it, and I was like not liking it. And I kind of told the story, but yeah, somebody was in the chat, and I said, hey, if you want to join, here's the credentials. Here's like the host name, whatever you need. And so this random person joined. And I thought, I thought it was good, being good to the community. Might as well meet new people or whatever, have fun with random people. But he started complaining the whole time about how his computer couldn't keep up. Oh, Slimo. He's like, you're making too many monkeys. Now the whole game is about making monkeys. They're like your towers basically, right?
Yeah.
It's a tower defense style game. So you make these towers, and he would just complain the whole time, like, no,
Scroll.
my computer can't handle all these monkeys.
Bag.
Oh, you got a bag
That's
of
what I was.
holding.
That's what I was looking for.
You got a bag of holding, folks, and a scroll labeled Cobate or Kobate or something.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. You don't know what that is.
Well, too bad.
Sometimes you pick up a scroll and it just crumbles to dust. So you have to give it a question mark name or something.
Oh, I just put
yeah,
nothing.
that's fine.
Let me drop my other bag just in case they get mixed up.
Ryan says she's looking down at you from heaven and cursing. I'm just assuming she's long dead. Probably. I mean, she was pretty old by then, and that was in the 90s. So
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how old she was, but she was at minimum 60. She might have been older than that.
If she's 60 in the 90s, then she's like she's like 90 by now if she's still alive.
Right. She could have easily been 70 back then too. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't. Okay, so I don't have the other bag. Oh no, I do. I just want to drop this other bag. Elbereth.
You have a bag of holding. Test it out. When in doubt, test it out.
Apply. What's the letter?
Now here's the thing. Do not put the unknown wand in it, whatever you do.
Okay.
If you put a wand of cancellation in a bag of holding, it kills the bag of holding.
Okay.
The wand of cancellation, their deal is they kill magic. They cancel magic.
Okay, so no unknown wands.
Right. Unless you're sure you've identified cancellation already, and so your unidentified wand would not be that. But
Yeah.
be super careful. Check every time if that's what you think. Like, check your identification list, I mean.
I'll put all this.
Or if you just make it a blanket rule, just don't put wands in there, and then you don't have to worry about it.
Unless I know. I'm just not gonna put wands I don't know.
Okay, that's fair.
And that
Oh, yeah, I have a pair of snow boots that might be worth checking out.
Yeah, I'm gonna put them in there for now. Until I can find an altar. at least.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it could be levitation, it could be jumping. Bags of holding are like a must-have in this game.
I'll put these two ones
Please be careful.
and this one.
Okay. Certain
I could keep the one of
it is
menus.
good to have certain things that get you out of a jam on your person.
Yeah.
Like wands that save you. Wand of sleep could be one of those.
Okay, fine. Wand of
Monster's
sleep.
about to kill you, zap it to sleep.
I don't think create monster is the most useful.
No.
Mirror.
Mirror can, the only reason that you have a mirror in my view is to get you out of a jam.
Medusa.
That's right. Medusa you'll need it for.
Okay, fine. I'll keep the mirror out.
It's up to you though. It does scare away non-humanoid enemies or monsters. It has a chance of scaring away. So if you're in a jam and there's some, I don't know, jaguar attacking, you can hold a mirror to it and it might scare
I
it
already
away.
have another mirror.
You have two mirrors? Oh, you don't need
I
that.
just found one and I wasn't sure if I already had one.
Drop one, I say.
Wait.
What?
I have another bag.
You have two bags?
I don't want to put anything in. No, that was the bag. Okay.
No, yeah. The bag will still appear in your inventory list thing
Okay.
when you're putting stuff in it. But if you select the bag, it'll just say you can't put the bag in itself.
I thought I had two bags and I was gonna get them mixed up.
Ryan says I like that Rob Bob carries less stuff. That's how I'd play it. Okay.
What?
He's saying you carry less stuff than I tend to. I think I'm not sure you do.
I have a lot of stuff.
I think you have the same pack rat tendencies that I have.
I could try this tin.
Sure. It might be spinach.
It might be cursed spinach though.
Yeah.
I had that happen one time in my run.
Well, you can always head to a altar at some point soon and check out the blessed uncursed curse stuff of all these things. So I'm gonna step away for a minute, guys, and get my water bottle and also use the facilities. But Rob Bob can keep playing.
I'll keep playing.
Be back in a minute.
And I'll put everything in here except for the cursed one. Or not the cursed ones, the ones I don't know. Guess I'll keep the unicorn horn. I don't know. And I'll put the gems in that I. Oh, what just happened? Okay. Put everything in here. And I'm no longer burdened. Yay. That's very nice to have. So now I'm gonna get out of here. Oh. Bubbly potion. Whoa. Okay. I think it stunned me with that potion. It's like potion of paralysis or something. I'll kill it. Not a challenge. Oh my god. Why is there so much stuff? Alright, whatever. Is that a mimic? Yeah. I guess it wouldn't warn me if it was a mimic. It was a mimic. Alright. And then a bunch of hopefully not threatening stuff. Oh wait, there's a werejack. I don't really want to fight that. If I don't have to. but I think I do have to. Okay, I killed it. Not a werewolf or werejackal. Okay, what's here? A bronze ring. And I'll take a slime mold.
I'm back.
I just fought a werewolf or werejackal
Or Jackal. Delicious. Must be a Macintosh. Ha.
eating stuff off the ground.
I'm a Mac. I'm a PC.
This satiates your stomach.
I have some pumpkin seeds too. Ryan asked, "What games are popular with kids now, Rob? Bob, my daughter likes PUBG. Which 2 games maybe?
I did play the new Mario Kart. I don't have a Switch 2, but
Yeah.
I played on someone else's.
How do you like it?
It is good.
Is it like open world or something?
Yeah, it's all like every map is connected in some way.
Connected?
You can drive to the other places.
Weird.
There's like long highways.
Does it actually add to the game? Or like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some of the race or like the Grand Prix go from like one level and you drive to the next level. It's a little weird, but
But like, what does that do besides just make?
well, it's just new.
I mean, like in terms of what it adds to the gameplay, you just spend time driving between tracks.
Well, that is that kind of is the track.
Okay, so that counts towards your performance.
Yeah,
Okay. Did you find the thing you kicked down the stairs?
I think it's down another level or 2. Still burdened, 'cause I carry too much stuff.
Indeed.
I don't need that potion. Actually, it could be useful though.
You can put more food. Well, yeah, I would say you could put more food in there. And you don't need object detection. If you do want to hold on to object detection, that's definitely something you can just store in the bag of holding.
Sure. What is it's V? Yes. I've been playing this game called Half Sword, which is like
Oh yeah, well, how's that?
it's like medieval combat. Fight people. It's fun.
Just like Nethack?
No. You have to use your mouse to
Okay.
control.
Drop one of those mirrors. You don't need 2, and they're
Yeah.
heavy.
You have to like control the movement of your hands
Okay.
with your mouse. Here's the ring.
I used to play a game called Die by the Sword that was kind of like that. But it was kind of crap too, because you would just like
Yeah, it is a little goofy.
you would like just swipe all over the place, and your arm would go like blah, blah, blah. And there was one character who had two swords. One had a sword and a shield, and one had two swords. And the 2 swords were just better because he would just spaz out like and then you would just slice your sword everywhere, and somehow that's better.
Okay, I'm back on the main dungeon. I have.
Oh, the genie's attacking you.
Oh, it forgot me.
Yeah.
I can't. I guess I have to kill it.
Probably. I'm trying to think if there any way you can make it give you a wish at this point. I don't think there is.
I'm just gonna kill it.
Yeah, just kill it. Taking a lot of hits.
But
You killed it.
I only lost 7 health.
Yeah, not bad at all. It's carrying a bunch of junk. Mummy wrapping. It was gonna like wrap itself in mummy wrapping.
When it
Oh,
does,
I'm a mummy.
it's getting ready to
Oh,
die.
here's your stash.
I don't.
Oh, you stashed the holy water? Huh.
Yeah. I
Okay.
don't want to carry it around.
I guess that makes sense. But my concern is going to be some idiot just comes over and starts drinking it or something.
Well, I have
Or
it
throwing
now,
it at you.
but I'm still encumbered.
The bag of holding doesn't solve all your problems.
I know.
But you know what? You might want to bless that.
Oh, actually, that's a good idea.
So
So dip.
Do you know what it is? Hold on, before you do anything.
What? Oh, it's blessed curse status. Well, there's an
Yeah.
altar right here.
Altar right there. You should check everything out. Where's the altar?
It's
Oh, there it
to
is.
the
I see.
left.
You can just drop everything of unknown, blessed, cursed, uncursed status. But yeah, definitely the bag of holding is a critical one to check.
Alright, let me mass drop stuff.
There's a specific option for everything of unknown, blessed
Oh, is it?
status. Yeah.
I don't-
Capital D. Yeah, see the bottom there? Items of unknown, blessed, cursed status. Bam.
And there's comma. Alright.
You'll have to take off the armor when you do that, but that's fine. You can do this for now. Can I drop something you're wearing?
Scroll of identify is cursed.
Okay. Okay, so the bag of holding is not blessed, as you can see.
It's uncursed.
So if you dip it into holy water, it'll become blessed. And if you, I will look up real quick how that helps.
Does it just reduce the weight more?
Yeah. So basically, it is uncursed, divides the weight by half, cuts it in half, and divides by 4 for blessed. So it's
Wow.
hugely better.
Definitely want to do that.
For some reason, it's like, if you get specific about the formula, it's like 15 plus your carried weight divided by 4 plus 1. I don't know why they do it like that, but
Okay.
I think 15 is for the bag itself, basically. And they always want it to weigh at least 1. I don't know. But yeah, essentially, it is dividing your weight in fourth instead of like in half. So that's great.
All right.
Definitely want to bless.
Wait, so that doesn't even help with gems then, right? If they're only one.
I don't know how it counts the fractions, but you don't really have to worry about it for
All right.
something that light anyway. That's not the thing causing you trouble.
I'm just thinking about it. Fluffy Bubbles knows half sword.
Yeah, he says a half sword. Why is he called half sword?
I don't know. Alright. Let me take off. Let me dip
What are you dipping? Oh,
the bag.
I'm holding. Yeah. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip.
It should make everything in the bag of holding
No.
blessed too.
Oh, you're saying you would like that to happen?
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Okay, I'm still
You're
burning.
still burning.
Because that's too much stuff.
Yep, if you're burdened with a bag of holding, you have too much stuff.
With the blessed bag of
That's a
holding.
blessed bag of holding. Fluffy says, definitely don't want that bag cursed for sure. Lost my best character that way.
Yeah.
Don't.
Guess I should not hoard everything, but I want to.
Who are those guys who curse your stuff? Is it liches? Or however you say it, licks? I think they're one of the things that can curse your
What
stuff.
am I doing? I'm taking items of unknown blessed curse status
Mm-hmm.
out. How fast can I
You
type
can
the
just hit
alphabet?
comment and select them all.
Oh yeah.
Now you know. Going into after battle. G.I. Joe.
I knew. I just forgot.
Mm-hmm. It'll be good to know what the magic marker is. You have some paper, don't you?
Yes,
That's great to use as a magic marker. You can just write scrolls that you know.
that is true. Comma. Oh, I can't.
You might want to check the things you are wearing too. Just you
Those
have to
could
take
be
them off.
blessed. I will take them out.
I saw some kind of flash, but it went too fast.
It's alright.
Could have Control P to see recent messages. Amber flash for object detection. All right, not a big deal.
Remove my. What is it? Banded mail. So I need to take off my cloak.
Huevos con aceite.
I'm hitting the wrong keys.
Alright.
Drop banded mail. No, take off banded mail. Take off The shield drop. The shield drop. The banded mail. Oh, that's good.
Banded mail's blessed. Okay.
Doesn't improve my armor class, but any more than it already is.
We got to get you some good armor.
Yeah.
That banded mail is going to be a burden forever. Literally a burden.
I am burdened with the banded mail. Okay. It's just inventory management right now.
Yep.
Okay. Now apply the bag.
You can try what the. Sorry. Once you finish this step, you can try on the snow boots and see what they do, if anything.
Yeah, I know they're not cursed now.
That's right. So worst case, you can take them off. Yeah, snow boots are one of the randomized boots. So it could be, you know, kicking boots or fumble boots, levitation, jumping, speed, water walking.
Yep. I don't need earth.
Welcome to Earth. Ryan says, what are your fun memories of streaming, Mark? Beating Nethack is one of them, I assume. Yeah, definitely beating Nethack is one of them. Oh, a lot of them. Vectrex streams have been some of my favorite. Yeah, definitely Vectrex. Monday Mame, early on Monday Mame. I don't know. So many of them are good, but I guess if I have to pick specific moments, beating Bonk twice on stream. Yeah, beating a game is always fun. Beating Fatal Labyrinth.
I think I wanna write with the magic marker.
Okay.
A scroll of identify, so I can identify some of these rings.
So that is a good thing to do. One thing I'll recommend is blessing the magic marker. You can dip that in holy water and it will write blessed scrolls every time.
Oh, okay. Hold on, let me not.
Ideally, you would know how many charges it has, but well, an identify could tell you that.
Wait. Oh, no, that's magic missile. Never mind.
Yeah, Ryan says you're overdue for a Vectrex team. I know I've had.
You gotta fix it. That's the issue.
Yeah, I haven't been able to. Oh, it's hard. It's not like I failed to fix it. I failed to find the time to work on it.
Just press comma.
And I haven't had one working since the last Vectrex stream I did was in October 2022. It's getting bad at this point.
Alright, fine. Oh wait.
Vectrex is very,
Wait,
very, very
did
fun.
I just?
What'd you do?
I didn't put any wands in there, did I?
Please be careful. Come on.
Okay, I didn't.
You're unencumbered. Yay.
I wasn't sure if I did or not.
Try on the snow boots. You have to take off the iron shoes first.
I gotta do a lot of things.
Other fun memories, doing like a marathon Tunnels and Trolls stream, 4 hour long, tons of people watching. That was always fun.
Okay. Let's see.
Other fun memories. Let's see. There was one time some famous YouTuber joined a stream. I don't remember what I was streaming.
Oh yeah, there was a marble guy.
Yeah, the marble guy. That was a great memory.
I don't remember what the stream was.
Yeah, but this really big YouTuber who makes these marble races. If you look it up, you could probably find him. I don't remember his name. He just showed up in my chat, and you're like, "Hey, I found this stream," and I was like,
I think it might have been
just chatting with it. Maybe it was.
Okay.
If you look from, yeah, this is the guy, Gels Marble Runs.
Yeah, it was.
If you just Google for Gels Marble
And then
Run.
they deleted all their messages after.
Oh, did they? Oh, that's right. I don't know why they did that. This guy has like 1.4 million subscribers. And just, I mean, he's not like Mr. Beast level, but that's pretty huge.
Yeah.
Stuff. And what's funny is a friend of mine His name is Axel. He really loves these marble races. I don't know if you know this specific channel, but he used to just watch these marble races.
Okay, so dip in the holy water.
So I was like, hey, Axel, Jell's marble race joined my stream. He was excited. He knew the name.
The magic marker into holy water.
Holy water.
And by the way, the snowbirds aren't doing anything obvious.
Okay.
Didn't say anything.
Let's see that. You could try jumping with them on.
Sure.
Just hit J, I think. Where do you want to jump? That might be a hit. Hit 2 spaces away and then the dot button. Hey, there you go. He got boosted
Okay.
jumping.
But it's one less armor class than my iron boots.
Right. So those you want to keep handy. Those are actually good in the end game, believe it or not. Like the very last screen of the entire game. Because you really have to like kind of rush through these mobs of enemies. The trick is that the way you plow through these mobs of enemies is you zap them with a wand of teleport to just get them out of their way, and then to maximize how fast you move forward, you just jump forward repeatedly.
So a knight would be good for that?
Probably, yes.
Okay.
But I tried that. I only made it to that final screen one time, and that worked for me. You have like the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse chasing you, and there's all mobs of angels and demons and things. And
Yeah.
just kind of zap. You just have a pile of wands of teleport. Just zap them out of the way so they just disappear. Keep jumping forward. And the way it is 3 rooms, each with an altar for each alignment. And you don't know which is which until you go there. You have to find the co-aligned altar and sacrifice the amulet of the Endor on it, and then you win the game. Now, for me, I didn't get lucky. It was the last one I found, the 3rd one. So I really had to plow through all those enemies. And it's a fun trick you can do if you have an amulet of opposite alignment.
Oh,
you just switch. You switch teams the last second, basically.
If I was the god, I'd be very upset.
It doesn't work if you're neutral, but if you're lawful or chaotic and you find the opposite one, like if you're lawful and the first altar you find is chaotic, put on the helm of opposite alignment. Hey, I'm chaotic now. Sacrifice the altar, win the game.
Yeah.
So that improves your odds quite a bit.
I want to take out a unwritten or unlabeled scroll, and then use the magic marker on it.
Okay.
Does it make it blessed?
Yeah, the scroll will become blessed.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Blessed identify, you said?
Yeah, I want to do that.
Yeah, I think that's worth doing. Okay.
Uh,
There's so many things that you don't know what they are. You know, some people would say, well, you should be super stingy and only write like the really good scrolls like
Yeah.
charging and genocide, but I think it's fine to go for it.
If I read a scroll of identify and something's in the bag, can I identify it still?
I think not.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
kind of annoying, but so what I would do is take out everything.
Well, I'm not reading it yet.
Okay. I'll advise you when you're ready.
Yeah,
Then.
yeah. Take out everything I might want to identify.
Yeah, pretty much that's it. Don't worry about being burdened. But you do have to worry about filling up all your slots, your inventory slots.
Oh, yeah. Okay, right on K. What do I type here?
Identify.
Spell right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Ta-da! A blessed scroll of identify. The
It would
wonders of a magic marker.
It'd be harder if you had to write what actually is on
Yeah,
the
the
scroll.
magic word.
Yeah. Okay, I guess I can take stuff out now.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
Uh,
And anything, you know, if you have like your slots filled up, just drop some junk for now. Drop some things you know, like the
yeah.
Uncurse plus 0 pair of iron shoes or
I'm
whatever.
putting in. No, I don't want to put in. I want to take out. I don't need to worry about the food really. Some scrolls. This ring, This other ring.
Have you the wing?
That's it. Okay, I have enough inventory slots. So I can just read it now.
Ryan says drop 90% of your stuff.
I need it all. Alright. Read it. And I will identify.
Alright.
I don't know. What should I identify first?
I would pick like
The wand, the scrolls.
the rings and the wand.
Okay, I mean everything.
Not everything.
Well, not everything. Everything that I don't know what it is.
Yeah, you could just select them all and go down the list. I don't know. However you want to do it.
I'll do the scroll first. The
Okay.
uncursed scroll. And then the cursed.
You only got 2 things here. Uncursed scroll of food detection and a cursed scroll of magic mapping.
Okay, that's not that.
Wow, yeah, that was kind of a not great.
I could do it again.
You could.
Usually it's more than 2 things. Right?
I could look up the math.
Alright, I'm gonna make another one.
All right, here's the math. So, if it is a blessed scroll of identify, you have a 1/5 chance of each of these outcomes. You identify 1 object, 2 objects, 3 objects, 4 objects, or all of the objects. So you basically have a 1/5 chance of getting everything identified. But you got the number 2, unfortunately.
Oh, I can hope for all.
In practice, if the hero's luck is... Oh, there's also a luck factor or something.
Oh. You know what? I'm not gonna do any more then.
Hold on. In practice, if the hero's luck is positive, a blessed scroll of identify will always identify at least 2 items. Oh. So luck...
I'm not gonna do any more because it's a full moon or a new moon or whatever it is.
You probably have a net positive luck still, though.
But does it matter?
Hmm?
It doesn't matter how positive it is or just net positive?
If your luck is positive, let's see if I can find the full explanation. If your luck is greater than 0, basically, you get a plus to that roll, so to speak.
Okay.
I don't know what your luck is. I think it's probably...
I haven't done anything to make myself less lucky, but I'm not sure about making myself more
Well, you
lucky.
did a lot of sacrificing. Usually you get four-leaf clovers at your feet.
You're right, actually.
So basically what that means is I think you got the worst possible roll by only identifying 2 things.
Okay.
So you get a +1 to what I said. In other words, you have a... What is it then? There's 4 possible outcomes.
1 in 4th chance of all. 1 in 4 chance. Or does it increase it by 1?
No, increases it by... I don't know.
So then 2 and 5.
I think it's a 2/5 chance of all.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Uh,
So you got the worst luck then. Worst luck as in
yeah.
you the person.
My character is just lucky, but I'm not.
And Ryan said, I think I asked this before, but how do you know how much you can carry, or do you not know until you're full? So there's 2 kind of aspects to that. There's the inventory slots, and then there's the weight. Inventory slots, there's 1 slot for letter of the alphabet, and it also counts both upper and lower case. So you have
Another.
Oh, look at that, just 2 again. But polymorph control and +1 gain.
What's the chance of that?
Yeah, that stinks.
That's 1 in 25. Oh well.
I believe so. Anyway,
Gain Constitution and polymorph control.
So regarding your weight carried, though, right? The game doesn't tell you the weight of objects.
Yeah.
And how much you can carry. You just have to look at the status when it says you're burdened or not. But I believe one of the forks of the game will display the weight, because it's kind of
It is nice. That would be nice to have.
Nice. It's nice to have. So basically, you can carry 52 items, but you also have the bags and other containers you can put stuff in to extend that. But then you have the weight issue.
There's 1 per letter of the alphabet, and then also capitalized.
Right.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna keep exploring.
You're out of blank paper, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless I can find paper golem or something.
Bumping your constitution to 20 might not be bad.
I think it's worth it.
Once you get crazy high constitution, it gets. Wait, what do you have? 19?
Yes. And that's without the ring.
Okay, I'm not sure if it pays off beyond that.
Does it do anything
Hold on, this is just for one aspect of it.
Yeah.
So the way it works is the higher your constitution, the more hit points you get per level when you level up. But there's also like a regeneration aspect to it, I think. Having 13 or more constitution regenerates a random amount of HP from 1 to your current constitution, which is then capped by level -9. Blah blah blah. I don't know. You could wear it, but you have a pile of food, right? So food's not an issue.
I might as well, I think.
All right.
Am I wearing my armor? I think it's better to wear the iron shoes than the jumping boots.
Right. The shoes would be
Let me,
if you need it later, you could put them on.
wait, what is his name?
Hmm.
There. I want to name the boots.
Right. Oh, the type of object. Jumping.
Jumping.
Just jumping.
Okay,
Das Boots.
take off and wear the only other boots. And is everything else good? Guess I can put stuff in the bag now.
Put it in the bag.
No, I guess I'm fine. I'm not encumbered, so there's no point.
Let's ask ChatGPT. How many forks of Nethack are there?
Oh wait, I don't want polymorph control. Oh, well, do I?
I mean, you could, but
Only if I'm gonna polymorph, right?
what that would be good for, it's kind of a little much in my opinion, but
I'm drinking
on the
Coke.
off chance you accidentally get polymorphed, you can make sure you don't turn into something that's big, which would destroy your armor.
But
Or you could just turn into something nasty like a, I don't know. Can't think of anything else. Anything nasty, a big dragon or something.
a giant.
Sure, yeah.
But did I finish the Gnomish Mines? Oh, sorry. That's unrelated. But
All right. So here's the list of major actively maintained NetHack forks. So this is not even all of them. These are just the big names that are still actively maintained by the developers, basically.
yeah.
Slash'em, UnNethack, NetHack Fork, NetHack 4, DynaHack, SpliceHack, XNetHack, EvilHack, NullHack, FickHack, GruntHack is now inactive but historically influential, and /them, which is a variant of /m with even more content. And there's also lesser known and experimental forks. And then there's also the web-based and GUI ports, like there's console ports like NetHack Wii. You can play it on your Wii.
There's NetHack or iNethack.
NetHack for your DS.
Really? It's iNethack. I've played
iNetHack, yes.
on your phone, iPhone. I think I want to. Well, what would I get from the Gnomish Mines?
At the bottom you get.
Isn't it a bag of holding, or something else?
I think it also is a random.
Is it a luck stone thing?
Yeah, that rings a bell. Give me a second. I'll look it up. The last level is called the what's it called?
Mind's End.
Mind's End. That's right. In Mind's End, the final level of the Gnomish Mines, you can get. First of all, you get a whole bunch of gems and stuff as you travel through the whole mines.
Wine cellar.
What do you get as a final prize, though? I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's a stone that makes you lucky somehow.
Yeah, There are 3 versions of mines, and each of which is guaranteed to contain a
I
luck stone.
kind of don't feel like going back that much.
Don't do it then. Luck stone is nice, but you do get your luck by other means.
I'm not holding.
You're bashing a lizard with your bare hands.
No, I press where? Wield, not where. Yep. Of course, I should know you have to press lowercase w, not capital W. Lizard corpse, I'll take that. I have 3. I think that's more than enough.
Bashing it with your bare hands reminded me of the bug killing spree I did today.
Okay, the spotted lantern flies.
Spotted lantern flies, yes. I found about 10 of them today. These little nymphs, they call them, what do they call them, the nymphs? Ugh.
Yeah.
They're jerks.
What is this, a shop? With a hill work inside.
They're indigenous to parts of China and Vietnam, but then they spread to Japan, South Korea, and the United States.
And they're invasive here.
Yeah, they're even invasive in Japan and South Korea.
Oh.
Are they like everywhere in the US at this point?
I think the northeast.
Hmm.
Kill this mimic. Okay, I'm going down to the next level. Or, wait, did I kick this sink yet? I'm gonna kick this sink a little bit.
Kick the sink.
Actually, I saw a granite ring in the shop and I already have one, so I could throw it down the sink, right? Identify it.
So you're saying you'll just buy one again?
Well, if it's
Or steal it?
if it's good.
Yeah, you could do that. I have to look up sink identification.
Is it guaranteed or almost guaranteed?
I think so.
And how do you do it?
You just drop it.
Oh, on the tile?
Stand on the tile of the sink and drop it.
Granite ring. Was
Okay.
it ring?
You thought your granite ring got lost in the sink, but there it is.
Okay.
That is searching. A ring of searching. And the ring is not lost in this case.
That's good.
Yeah. So you can pick it up. Ta-da. That's kind of cute. It doesn't get lost because it's a ring of searching. Look, there it is.
Yeah. Yeah, found it.
Also, with the ring of slow digestion, it's not lost because the ring gets regurgitated
Okay.
by the sink.
I don't. Wait, what do I currently have on?
Das boots.
So that might be better than what I already have on. I don't know what to change.
Sorry?
I think searching might be better than something I have, but I don't know what.
Excalibur is automatic searching if you wield that.
But I'm not wielding that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I won't worry about it. For now.
Okay.
I've already been here. Did I go?
guess so.
Did I go up at one point? Why is there a potion here?
Looks like water. Oh, blindness.
Okay, I didn't want that. And there's what are they? Bars,
Mm-hmm.
which I need a potion of acid for if I want to get past them.
Yeah, iron bars is it?
The nymph stole my dwarvish cloak. Yeah, iron bars or something.
Right, you can. Let me look it up. Acid can be used to dissolve iron bars. Smashing a wielded potion of acid onto them by force fighting using F will dissolve them. And a thrown potion can also do so, but it's only a 1/5 chance of hitting the bars.
Okay.
The acidic breath of a yellow dragon will also dissolve iron bars.
Oh no, never mind. Thought it was a pudding, but it was a rock piercer.
Delicious pudding.
I don't know what happened to this nymph. Maybe this is it. Oh, that's a Y.
The yellow light just blinds you.
I am telepathic. Actually, I want it to blind me so I know where the nymph is.
Oh, well, you killed it. There's a nymph.
Yeah.
Oh, no. It exploded even though you... Oh, it exploded and killed itself. That's right. That's how it works. But there's your mountain nymph. What, did it steal something?
Yeah, it's still my...
It teleported. It's your right.
You know, I can just wear a blindfold.
Yes, you can.
It threw something at me.
Yes, it did. Didn't seem to do anything, though.
Well, I'm blind. Maybe it did.
Ta-da.
Okay.
Oh, it stole your cloak?
Yeah.
Ah.
Alright. If it just teleported away, I probably wouldn't bother tracking it down.
Excuse me.
Just killed something.
There's another new fork of Nethack as of May of this year. It is called Excalibur.
How long am I blind for?
Features include floor coatings, changing weather, a day-night cycle, and more.
In the dungeon.
Why does weather matter in the dungeon?
Okay.
The design goals of Excalibur. Craft a dungeon that feels more alive and fosters a sense of place. Promote strategic gameplay and open up additional character development options. Add monsters and items that are interesting for reasons beyond their stat blocks. Further diversify existing monsters, forcing the player to vary how they approach them. Implement ideas that seem impossible to implement in Nethack. That's interesting.
Just found 2 wands of striking. What is this? The Tengu just teleported into there.
Yeah, Tengu's teleport.
But it's like in the wall.
There's some probably behind those iron bars. There's a vault or something.
Well, I don't really have the means to get to that.
Yep.
Wait, what's this? There's a ring here. Oh, -1 ring of protection. Just get me out of here.
So in this this fork I'm reading about, Excalibur, there's this concept of monsters harmonizing with each other.
Like singing?
No.
Okay.
Like they fight together well. And there's like this whole list of monsters that can harmonize. Like there's a whole honey theme: killer bee, queen bee, bugbear, and owlbear. That's just one of many. And I don't know how that works exactly.
So they can't like sing a song.
Oh, there's like a theme of these. Okay, there's like dirt, honey, ice, ash, grass,
it's a
potion.
It's a black pudding.
Black pudding.
So I got it from kicking a sink.
There's a grass. There's a potion theme. Rock, sand, blood, water, and fungus. The new system is weather. The roof of the dungeon has many holes in it, exposing the player to various weather effects. What if you're like 20 levels deep? The hole in the ceiling will still go through it.
Okay, sure. Maybe it's made out of something permeable.
For example, rain can distribute water onto the dungeon floor, creating a new coating to interact and harmonize with. Yeah, the floors have coatings.
Harmonize.
Like glass and ash, blood. Very strange.
What is it called?
Excalibur.
Okay.
Crecelle hack. I do like that there's all these different crazy ideas out there.
Oh, Excalibur. Help me find a door.
Ryan says sometimes they harmonize and sing Earth Angel. Earth Angel. Ryan asked, any fireworks tonight? Earlier there was a little bit.
Eucalyptus.
A few hours ago. Oh, eucalyptus, that does something. Cure something, I don't remember what.
Can burn down
Hmm?
forests.
Burn down forest with a
I don't
eucalyptus?
know, I think there's like issues with eucalyptus forest fires in Australia.
Oh, okay. Let me check what they do.
Ring of protection could be nice, but I don't know if it's cursed.
It
Or...
cures sickness and nausea.
I'm going back up here for the altar so I can identify if this ring of protection is cursed or not.
You can also use it as a whistle by applying it.
What, the eucalyptus?
The eucalyptus leaf. But normally you just use it for a small amount of nutrition, and it also cures sickness and nausea. I think your unicorn horn would pretty much do that too, though.
Could eat it though for a little bit.
Yes. But yeah, no fireworks. I mean, a little bit earlier. Ryan asks, because it's kind of just this funny thing we talk about how in my neighborhood there's just people setting off fireworks for like no reason, or otherwise just finding any excuse to do it. Like, hey, tomorrow is, I don't know, 3 days before Memorial Day, so let's light some fireworks. Or it's President's Day, fireworks. Or it's just a random Tuesday in March, fireworks.
Yeah. So always fireworks.
It's not usually a huge amount of it, but sometimes it is. It's usually just like the pop-up noises mostly that I hear. I don't usually see them, if there's anything to see. Sometimes I see something though. July 4th though, it's like a war zone here. I don't mind it personally. It was bad when my daughter was an infant though, and also when we had a dog who was terrified.
Yeah.
We don't have a dog anymore, and we don't have an infant anymore, for very different reasons.
Right, I'm gonna drop this ring of protection. It's black. Okay. So it's cursed.
Ryan says we should throw M80s at their houses. We actually for the most part we don't know who's actually lighting these. I know there's one house that, at least one I know definitely, pretty definitely. But oftentimes I just hear it in the area.
Wait, is that?
Careful of that spotted jelly.
What is that corrode?
Yeah, I believe that's corrosion.
Does it corrode metal?
Let me check. Wish I could remember all this.
Yeah.
Spotted jelly deals acid damage with a 1/30th chance, not very common, but a 1/30th chance of corroding worn armor and a 1/6 chance of corroding the weapons and or armor used in the attack.
Any worn armor?
I guess so. It doesn't say.
Alright, I'm just gonna remove everything. And then I'll use Excalibur.
Excuse me.
Wait, no, I didn't want to take that off.
Sometimes those spotted jellies look like leprechauns. Because leprechauns are a green lowercase L. So sometimes I glance at one, I'm like, oh, it's a leprechaun. Wait, no.
Eat it.
Gotta look up everything. It's acidic. Eating a spotted jelly corpse or 10 cures stoning on the first bite. I think everything that is acidic cures stoning.
It melts the stone.
Melts the stoniness in your belly. I don't know. Maybe it dissolves the no, I don't know, that doesn't make sense.
It just does that.
It just does that. Let's go with that. David says, I agree. M80 party. Yeah, sure. My dad used to get fireworks when we were kids. I thought it was a lot of fun. He would light them. Did you guys ever have those little tanks? I used to think those were cool. There's like a tank you would like light up and they would just go and they would shoot little sparks.
Like a tank?
It was like a little cardboard tank.
Oh,
It wasn't really that great, but I thought it was cool when I was like 5. These little guys.
oh.
I used to just like sparklers mostly, as far as what I would partake in. Here's a little tank guy.
Okay. Does it move?
Just light it. Yeah, it moves if I recall correctly. Let's see what it shows in this video. We're just watching YouTube videos on the side here. Don't mind us. There it goes. Look.
Wait, can you...
And it shoots. See? I'll show you guys what I'm watching. Yeah, I used to think these were the coolest things. Even though they're silly. Ryan says I had helicopter versions. They didn't fly, but the same idea. Okay, cool.
It's a troll. Peaceful.
Peaceful troll, huh?
Alright, next floor.
I feel like when I was a kid, I used to know all the firework types and stuff. Like, that's a sunflower, that's a bottle rocket, that's a blah, 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 blah. I used to just hate the ones that were big. Maybe it's M80s. They just made a big boom and that's it. No visual spectacle. And sometimes people would, oh yeah, what do they call those blockbusters? They would just be like a whole barrage of those, I think. Or maybe that was just a single giant boom. I don't remember.
I like looking at fireworks, but I don't like hearing fireworks.
Once I went to the Roosevelt Island Macy's fireworks show on the 4th of July.
Enlightenment?
Enlightenment.
Was that level or something?
No, that tells you all your status. And that might be good to just drink and we can record it in like a document or something. I'll record it.
I'll drink it. What is this? Blue jelly.
Like, there's pretty much no reason to save the Enlightenment that I can think of.
You want to write it all down?
Sure, I'll have to steal the computer for a moment. But...
All right.
So you are in. I'll just take a screenshot. And we'll...
You don't need to worry about
Hmm?
those top ones.
Yeah, so you're piously aligned because that means your god is happy with you. Fire resistant, cold resistant. I'll just transcribe on the side here. How about
Piously aligned.
fire resistant,
Cold resistant.
cold res, poison,
Poison. Telepathic. Infravision. Stealthy. Warded. What does warded mean? Oh, you know what might have been good is to wear 2 random unknown rings. Because if they give me some sort of status I could see.
Oh, that's a good point, I guess. So yeah, you don't have the shock resistance you were talking about. You don't have sleep resistance either.
Okay, those would be good to get.
Worded. Let me look up worded. I looked it up recently, I just forget though. Oh, that has to do with your magic cancellation. Okay.
So if something magical attacks me, it doesn't do as much?
Kind of. So you have MC1. If it said you are guarded, that would mean MC2. Protected is MC3. So what this does is it provides a certain amount of protection against special melee attacks, including poison from killer bee stings, lycanthropy caused by werejackal bites, and the green slime's sliming attacks. Having the highest rate of magic cancellation means that only 1/10 of special melee attacks will succeed. But you don't have quite that level. It is good to have good MC3. I think a Cloak of Protection offers MC3. Yeah, that's the only way to get MC3, the Cloak of Protection. If you do get
Wait, what gives me that? The Dwarven?
Right, MC2 is provided by Dwarvish Mithril Coat, Elven Mithril Coat, etc.
What gives me 1? Banded Mail?
Yeah, your bandit is giving you the 1 right now.
Okay.
Dragon Scale Mail, as awesome as it is, it doesn't seem to give you MC at all. But maybe The Great Dragon does. So here's the confusing thing. This game has these two different concepts that have confusing names. There's magic cancellation or MC, and there's also magic resistance. So if you get a, for example, Gray Dragon Scale Mail, that confers magic resistance, which is not magic cancellation, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it's confusing. Magic resistance is about magical attack and effects. So like somebody shoots you with a wand of death or a polymorph trap, magic missile attacks, etc., etc. Magic cancellation, it's kind of a terrible name. Like I said, that means you resist special things, special attack, like again, like lycanthropy and the slimes. I think it should almost be thought of as attack cancellation that has a magical source. Magic cancellation. Okay, Ryan is out. He says we're watching Jaws. Oh wow, I can't blame you for watching Jaws. All right, good night, Ryan. Thanks for jumping in. I'll see you next time. By the way, guys, we're not going to be streaming next Saturday. I'm hosting one of my very famous game days at the W household. So I'll have a bunch of friends here playing board games, basically. We'll probably be wrapping up definitely by this time, before this time. But yeah, it might be like 9 or 10 o'clock where people will leave, and then I will be too gamed out to stream.
A ring.
A twisted ring.
Nice. If I already
drop it
have
right back down the sink.
I don't already have that as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, hold on to it.
I just want to see if it's in here. I don't have any rings in here.
Speaking of board games, I was teaching my 6-year-old daughter today how to play Settlers of Catan.
She was doing pretty good.
Yeah, Rob Bob was playing with us. I mean, I don't think she can play with the grown-ups, but you had to kind of remind her how everything works constantly.
Yeah.
But she basically grasped it.
Did I kill it? Yeah, I killed it.
At first, she kept saying, "This game is confusing," but she likes doing the trading. She likes it when things go her way, and she's producing a lot of resources and whatnot. So David says, "What games?" I don't know what we're going to be playing specifically, but yeah, Catan has been a hit among our group
Elven
lately.
King.
Even though it's not exactly a esoteric game. What's that?
Elven King.
Sure.
And a bunch of other stuff.
Depending on the crowd that arrives, like I don't know how big the group's going to be, but that can greatly determine which games we play.
It's a throne room.
Cool. You might get a wish.
Yeah. I have to like wake them up, right?
Last time we had a huge group, we played a game called 2 Rooms and a Boom.
That was fun. We should play that again.
It's a game about there's 2 teams, or it's a red team and the blue team. The blue team is the blue team includes one player who's secretly determined to be the president, and the red team is trying to assassinate the president. And the way you do so is I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. You have these 2 groups. One is in one room and one is in the other. And it's a mixture of red and blue team, but nobody knows who anyone is. But you're allowed to show each other your cards and negotiate and stuff like that. And by the end of the final round, if the president is in the same room as the terrorist, then the red team wins. The terrorist is a red guy, and he kills the president. But if they're separate by the end of the final round, then the blue team wins because they protected the president.
And I lost, I think, every game, or maybe all but one.
I think I won all but one. We played, 4 or 5 games?
Yeah.
Somehow I won a lot of them. Anyway, we'll play it by ear, when people arrive.
I don't really know what the best strategy in that is.
It can be tricky.
What was I doing? Dropping, or put the holy water in the bag.
And yeah, so everybody else who's not the president or terrorist, it depends how you want to play. You can assign special roles. Like there's all these different cards. You could have just plain Jane sort of red or blue team member, or you can have special cards like this guy affects the game. Special. I can't think of examples offhand. I'm not that well versed in the game. Oh, you got an unlabeled scroll? Cool. I'm so hungry I could eat a centaur corpse.
So hungry I could kill a throne room full of monsters. Not animal.
Another game we like to play is called Zendo. But my friend Andy, I don't know if he's watching the stream right now. He kind of hates that game sometimes. I think sometimes if he's in the right mood, he doesn't mind.
I like that.
Zendo is a difficult game to describe.
You have to arrange like these pyramids and guess what the rule is. I don't know. You probably don't understand if I say it like that.
Yeah, I could try to explain it. There's one player is sort of the referee or the game master. I think he's called the master officially, and he comes up with a rule, right? The pieces of the game are these little pyramids. It can be different color or different size, and he comes up with a rule. And the rule is that
Kill the Elven King.
refers to an arrangement of these pyramids, which is called a koan.
Elven Mythical Code.
Elven Mythical Code is definitely an upgrade from your banded mail, yeah.
Assuming it's not cursed. Sorry, go on.
I'll try to explain the game. Each turn, someone builds a koan, one of the students of the master. And a koan is just a configuration of these pyramids. Like I could take a large blue pyramid and stack a small white pyramid on top. And the idea is you want to try to figure out the underlying rule that the master has in his mind. It could be something like there is a medium-sized piece pointing to a large-sized piece.
Yep. What would I wish for? I have to sit on the throne and then hope I get a wish.
Right. What first thing you want to do there is
drop my money.
Yeah, you got it. Because there's one outcome of sitting on the throne that takes all your money.
Yeah.
Anyway, that Zendo game is hard to describe, but it's really great.
I don't know if you know, but does it do the money in my bag?
No, I don't know.
Okay. Whatever, I'll just drop everything.
Okay.
I wish my backpack was a bag of holding.
Backpack.
And let me drop the Elven Mythical. I actually don't think I need that. Because I'm at the throne, I can wish for scale mill.
Well, let's see what you get.
If I get a wish.
You might not get it.
Was it?
Sit.
Sit.
Yep. Not very comfortable.
Oh, I'm sitting on the corpse.
You sit on the corpse. Okay.
I gotta like move all this stuff, I guess.
Oh yeah, David says I watched you play Awful Green Things from Outer Space on your channel before. That was cool. That was before I got like a very good camera setup, but that's a fun game to play. Tom Lamb is when I was young, I used to really admire his designs and his artwork. I used to make my own games in his style, like with cartoonish artwork and stuff. But he's actually putting out a bunch of Kickstarters now for new games or like revamped versions of older games. So I've already got the first one. I mean, I already backed the first one. It's called Moose, something with Moose, Moose Quest.
I can't move.
Oh, is it on the throne and you can't move it?
Yep. Probably still eat it.
How long has it been there?
I don't know. I don't think it's been that long. It has to be at 50 turns.
I don't know the number.
I know it's 50.
You do?
Yeah. Before it goes bad.
Do you want to hit Control P and see when you killed it?
Does it say how many turns ago?
Not exactly, but if you see you kill the... No, basically my point
was the most recent, I know.
Most the recent thing you killed?
I can scroll.
Well, I think you can save yourself with a unicorn horn if it is tainted.
How? I just like apply it?
Yes.
Fine, I'll eat it. Or I could wait for it to rot.
Right. It's okay. Stop eating because that worm showed up.
I feel like if I fight this, it might be too late. Long one.
All right. Fluffy says, "Gotta dip. Work is getting hectic." Oh, that's right. I think Fluffy. I think he already left because I saw the viewer count go down. But I think he might be based in the UK. I'll have to ask him.
I could just leave and return later.
You could. Maybe you could pick up the partially eaten corpse. Maybe it weighs less than partially eaten. I'm not sure if that's how it works, but
maybe
we could always just drop everything, pick up the horse, and then move it, then pick it up. Anyway, David says, what was the name of the one with the terrorist? It was called Two Rooms and a Boom. The whole thing is you have these two groups of people, and it's designed for a large group. The smallest number of players allowed is 6, but ideally you have like 8 or 10 or 12.
We had what, 6?
I think
7.
We might have had 7. Yeah, we had Kevin and his four kids, was it, and me and you,
And Kevin.
right?
So yeah.
But yeah, it's fun because I don't know, it's all about trying to figure out the logic and negotiating with people.
I'm just gonna drop everything.
One time, the very first time I played that was actually at a work event. I don't know how many people we had. We had I think we had at least 20. It was nuts.
That's crazy. How do you even keep track of that?
We had one guy who I think he owned the game. He was kind of acting as like the director of the whole thing, just kind of announcing what everyone should be doing, because it would just be too chaotic otherwise. Like he would be like, okay, everybody do this now.
Okay, let's try to move the center.
He had the kind of personality that likes doing that sort of thing.
I did it.
Yeah, you picked up the centaur. That's funny.
I had to just drop everything.
No, you still have all your armor on.
Well, almost everything.
That's the heaviest stuff generally.
All of this stuff though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like typing the alphabet.
But I have a huge board game collection. I like playing all kinds of funky games.
Yeah.
But it's kind of hard, when I have any random group, I'm usually not going to be able to pull out like Magic Realm, for example. Magic Realm is this Avalon Hill game from 1978, and it's fantastically complex and deep, but it's also extremely difficult to learn. So, when I have some random friends who are just hanging out and having some beers and chatting and having fun, it's kind of hard to be like, now we're going to spend the next 3 hours learning this weird game from 1978 that I'm fond of.
You should send them the rules first so they can study before they.
That game it's hard to even read the rules. You have to just, I don't know,
to go along.
someone has to teach you who's actually decided it's worth digging through it. Like I've done that, but I haven't played it in a while. There's also a computerized version of it called Realm Speak.
How do I just dropped Excalibur by accident. How do I make it my offhand?
Hit X to exchange. Mjolnir will be.
Oh, then I wield it.
It's an alternate weapon, not in your offhand. To be clear.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. I thought I had something else in my inventory that I wanted to drop.
So I have both new and old games. I have war games. I have Euro style games. I have Ameritrash style
Let's try
games.
sitting. No, I'm sitting on gold pieces now.
But yeah, as unimaginative as it might be to say, Catan has been a favorite among our group lately.
I'm just picking up everything.
And I kind of got addicted to playing this online version of Catan called Colonist.
You can just play against the computer,
Yeah,
so you don't even need friends.
you can practice against the bots.
Or you can play against random people.
You can do that, yes. Some people take the competition of in Catan very seriously, like rankings and stuff. Someone was caught cheating recently on the
How do you
Colonist.
cheat on...
Well, here's what he did. He had another account that was making favorable trades to him, basically.
Oh, well.
He would just be like, I'll give you this, exactly what you need.
That's
Oh,
cheating.
You have some GMT. I have a few GMT games too, David. David said I have a game like that from GMT called Enemy Coast Ahead, the Dam Buster Raid. GMT puts out a lot of games. They're usually pretty well designed. I have a few of there. Well, I probably have like at least 5 or 6 of them.
Okay, now let's sit on the throne.
I actually have one of the games I haven't opened yet, right in my
I feel
vision
a
right now.
strange sensation. I don't know what that means.
I think that's basically nothing happened, but I can look it up if you'd like. All right, we got like 2 conversations. Throne.
You got the Nethack gameplay while you're talking about
To give it more game.
whatever you're talking about.
Strange sensation. Okay, that would have been all your gold disappears,
Okay.
but since it didn't apply, it says you feel a strange sensation.
That's good. Actually, I think I had my bag on me, so it didn't count.
All right.
Did I? Yes. So money in the bag is safe.
Aha.
I almost just lost like 3,000 Zork mids.
So yeah, the game that I have that I haven't opened yet is called what's this word? A guest or a jest? A jest of Robin Hood. It's like a Robin Hood themed game. I also did a stream of a GMT game called Banish the Snakes.
So yeah, we
played that together. Yeah.
You have to go to Ireland as St. Patrick.
Yeah, you're St. Patrick and other I don't know what's the term.
Catholic
Missionaries
people.
or something. Catholic people trying to convert the pagans in like 900 or something, whatever year it is. Very long time ago.
Oh wait, no, I pressed the wrong thing.
That would be an interesting topological exercise. What did you do?
I tried to put the bag in itself.
Put the okay.
I keep clicking the wrong buttons. Stop.
What are you doing?
Oh no.
Checking the history of the game.
I'm hitting. I think I'm a little tired.
All right, you want to call it maybe finish the
Yeah.
throne though.
I finish what?
The throne stuff.
Yeah, I wanted to apply the bag, put something in, put a bunch of stuff I don't need right now in.
Okay.
I just click. Don't put the forked wand in there.
I also have the game of diplomacy that we should play that.
Wait, does 0 mean there's no charges left
Correct.
on that one?
Yeah, the first number means how many times you've charged it up.
Okay.
And the second is how many charges it has. For something like a wand of striking, they're like a dime a dozen. You wouldn't want to waste a scroll of charging on it. So if it runs out of charges, you just toss it.
I drop it.
What I'm saying is drop that crap.
Yeah. I just found it randomly on the ground. I think I'm good. I have the Elven Mithril coat, but I want to make sure it's not cursed.
Okay.
Before I wear that. But I think we're done for tonight.
You don't want to do the throne?
I did it.
What's that?
I did it
The
already.
slash, isn't it there?
I did it already.
It disappeared in a puff of smoke?
Oh, I can do it again.
Yeah, you can keep going until it's like a fountain or something.
Well, I guess
the yellow backslash.
I might as well keep doing it. I thought it was a one time. Okay, we'll do that first. Sit.
A wrenching sensation. What is that one?
Oh, I teleported. That's what happened.
If you have negative luck, you wake all the monsters on the level. Otherwise, you are teleported within the level. You feel a wrenching sensation. Okay.
So what is this? Trap.
Anti-magic field.
That's fine.
Are you sure? I don't know.
Well, I'll walk around it. It's faster for me to walk around it than for you to look it up.
It sap away your magic power and even your health in some cases.
I don't use my magic power.
Oh, if it causes your spell power to go below 0, though, your maximum spell power will be permanently reduced by that amount.
You feel somehow out of place.
Oh, there it goes.
There you go.
Oh, well, it's nothing from it. Yeah, so nothing happened. That's too bad. Okay, now we're going to call it a day. Yeah, David says diplomacy wounds run deep. Yeah, I kind of want to try it one day because I haven't played it. I actually have a box of it that my dad gave to me because he had the game from the 70s, I believe. It's an old version. And he doesn't play it, though. I think he might have played it once or twice. And, you know, I was always kind of curious, even though it's supposed to be kind of a marathon session game and it makes people hate each other. But I don't know. I feel like in the right environment, you know, it could be fun, you know. Everybody realizes it's just a game and you don't take it too personally. But the reason it does upset people is because it's all about diplomacy. And if I understand correctly, there's no like dice roll. It's basically a game like Risk, sort of, but you don't roll dice to see who wins. It's all about who allies with you and who has the greater forces. So you can you can like change alliances on the fly to manipulate things to your advantage. Like, yeah, suddenly somebody says, "Well, I'm no longer allied with you. Haha, I'm killing you instead." I don't know.
Just say that.
Basically, you make deals and you break deals and backstab and have fun.
Yeah.
Have fun doing it. All right, so we're out for tonight. Rob Bob is out of juice. I'm kind of running out of juice too. That's cool. Now, if you enjoy this, make sure you like and subscribe, etc., etc.
And make sure to smash that bell to receive notifications.
Make sure to smash that bell, as they say. And yeah, I'll probably do a stream, one of my old game streams during the week next week, but next Saturday, no Saturday night gaming. That's it. Thanks for chatting, David and Fluffy Bubbles and Ryan. Those two guys are gone though. And Eric Johnson. Anybody else in the chat today? I guess that was it.
All right.
Thank you all. See you next time. Good night.
Good night, everyone.